Sup, 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 sup. Fleet versus Dark Harvest on Graves. It's kind of preference. I would say in like in games where you feel, yeah, it's about the tree, right? So I mean, if you're feeling like you can be greedier in the game, you go Dark Harvest. Like greedier as in you don't need the extra things from the precision tree. It's ultimately preference. It's not going to matter that much. If you're greedy, Dark Harvest. If you want kind of more consistency, precision. Fleet. Yep. I reckon if you watch me and Shaden, you legit become the Graves. You become the Graves goat for sure, without a doubt. That fast Q time. Boom. Yeah, first game on. Let's get it. I gotta start thinking about what does really count in Nasus jungle. I don't even know. Play some Kane, please. Unfortunately, not taking chat requests. How come you don't sound Australian? I've lived in many different, I don't know, places, I guess. So maybe, I think I sound a bit Australian, just not super, super Australian.
Death continues. We will live. They will die.
Only found your channel this week. So much good content. No, I appreciate that. Is this a try hard Unranked to Masters? Am I trying? Yeah, I'm trying. Is it like I'm just trying to win no matter what? No. I'm playing Nasus and Shyvana, and I'm trying to teach how to, you know, this is based on like, if I would start again, right? That's the point. If I would start again, what would I, you know, how would I do it? Where can I put this sub goal? No way that's really great, is there? I'm sitting at default at the moment. I'm going to try Nasus jungle tonight. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, so the plan is from The plan is from Unranked to Plat, I'm playing Nasus and Shyvana. And then from Platinum to Diamond, I'm playing Fiddlesticks and Nefiri. From Diamond to Master Tier, I am playing Silas and Talon. And these are all champions that I basically have 0 champ mastery on. The point is that I'm trying to showcase if I were to start again, what would I do, you know? What would be the advice, the optimal advice and the optimal thing I would tell myself if I had to start, you know, from 0. So that's the point, right? All right. Oh, we're touching some platinum. There's a big mixed bag here. All right. Let me get my little focus sheet up. All right, guys, we've hit gold now. Goldish / platinum MMR. And the fundamentals are going to be the same when we play Nasus and Shyvana. Number 1, structured tempo focus gameplay. Number 2, simple jungle tracking, which I'm going to showcase right now by getting a ward in the enemy raptor camp, just like this. All right, we spot him, so we don't really need to anymore. That's one way you can also do it. You can just like not ward if you see him there and he can't really start anywhere else. And yeah, we're going to have like a bit of a... I'm going to be showing you guys, again, the usual how to stack dragons in particular. When is a good time to take dragon? When is a bad time to take dragon? All the dragon fundamentals that you need, I'll be sharing with you guys. And, you know, Nasus and Shyvana are these just champions that are very, very... You can follow a very, very structured style, which is basically just full clear and play on your ultimate. Gotta make sure you're getting stacks, though. That's one thing you gotta make sure. You're getting your stacks. So as we get to the kind of higher ranks, I'll be, you know, leveling up the fundamentals a little bit, right? For the first kind of unranked to now gold, we were really just focused on tempo, which we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop focusing on that, but we may introduce a little bit of information gathering now. Still prioritize our clear as number 1. Always. Always, always prioritize your clear as number 1. Unless you're playing like, I don't know, Nunu. Then, maybe your clear matters less than your awareness. Gank opportunity awareness. Okay. So, alright, here we go already. Jax is showing top. And even though I'm playing Nasus jungle, I'm still going to punish it. So he makes this move here, right? Now he's going to be recalling right now. I get this question asked a lot, actually. Like, is it worth going to go and take his blue buff here? In my opinion, 100% it is worth. Overdoing your camps. You just gotta take it properly, right? So you gotta like pull it backwards, right? You gotta think about how many camps can you actually take here. In my opinion here, I'll only be able to get his blue, and then I have to kind of back away. And boom. It's always worth to do that. So if the enemy jungle makes a play, this is the whole point of jungle tracking, right? And while he did his red side camps, we know that he started top side, so we already know instantly that we can just take that. And we just keep farming. He hasn't shown on this ward yet, which is pretty interesting.
An enemy has been slain.
There he is now. So we see him right there on the Gromp. And we're talking also fundamentals, what to do with our spare time. Well, after I do my Krugs here, I'm probably not going to have that much spare time because my Gromp here is already spawning soon. So I most likely won't do anything here. I'll just kind of like ping Jax's here. And then I'm not going to have spare time here, right? Because I need to base. I need to base right now unless I think that bot lane are a guaranteed play. So here, doesn't look like I can get a guaranteed kill here. It doesn't look like it. I'll just let my team cook here. I'll just let them play, right? And
Double kill.
I'll go and buy some items. Jungle tracking. Okay, this is very important, guys. Look, Jax is dead here. Okay, so should you go to your Gromp? Option A, go to your Gromp. Option B, go to the Scuttle. Option C, go to his Raptors. Okay? Take the Blast Cone. Be really, really fast. I actually didn't switch to Sweeper here. I'm a noob. I should have switched to Sweeper. But my Trinket can still come in handy here. Okay, why are we taking his Raptors here? Because we're doing camp mirroring. We know that because he pathed top down, we know that our Wolves are the same spawn timer as his Raptors. So, this is how you can punish people like the Jax. You know, this guy's just ganking all game, right? This is how you can punish it. This is literally, you just focus on what the enemy jungler is doing and just punish him. Look how fed I'm getting from this. Now, do I think top is a guaranteed kill? No, I don't. I don't actually think this is a guaranteed kill. I think he can taunt away. I think he can flash. So I'm not even going to go for it. And now we full clear. We can watch stuff, right? But here we go. Here he goes again. Here's Jax. Boom. I'm going to be a juicy boy this game already, I can tell. Just simply one fundamental. Literally one, oh, well, two fundamentals. Tempo, right? Being back at my spawning camp. Oh, look at that. Jax just went to bot side. So you got to keep your eye on him because this guy is just, you know, he's going crazy, right? So when I see that he's going towards the bot side here, I already know that most likely he's going to gank my bot because I just saw him, or he's going to try and take the dragon. All right, he decides to gank bot. I don't think that I can make it here on time. Cool, he gets the kill. So, you know, he's perma-ganking. Perma-ganking. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're going to have your moves. It's all good. It's all good. You're going to have your time in the sun soon. Okay, so now it is kind of hard to track where this guy's going. The Jax, I have no idea. He could go to his bot side here. He could go to his top side. But in this case, I am going to have some spare time after my Krogs. Now, with this spare time, I can choose to either take the dragon. I can maybe choose to gank bot. I can choose to do something with my spare time. And now a big mistake that I made is that I don't have sweeper. So for me to take this dragon here, I would love to know that there's no ward. So I'm going to walk this way instead. Okay, my mid's doing some pinging. Okay, we're going to not care about that. Now, I think that Jax is going to be topside, so I'm just going to try and do the Drake. Okay, I'm just going to do the Drake. I have 2 charges of Smite here. So you see how I use 2 charges here? Because it's going to make it quicker, right? I'm low-key tempted to ult for this, but I won't. It wouldn't be like such a bad idea though, to be honest with you. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking Jax is topside here. I'm just doing some simple jungle tracking. And he has his moves, I have my moves. I need to make sure to smite this or Q it. Boom. Instantly base. Why do we instantly base here? Why do we not use extra moves here? 21 seconds, 16 seconds. There's stuff for us to do topside, which means we want to base. So every time in that situation, it's the same thing. It's rinse and repeat. If there's no guaranteed play for me on bot side, a kill, a camp, an objective, and I have camps to do topside, I'm always going to recall that. Right, I'm not going to show mid here because I don't want to... Yeah, I just don't want to show myself for like 1 or 2 CS. This guy's going to ping you. Again, does he have flash? I have camps up, right? You're always going to get pinged like this. You're always going to get pinged. Yeah, top's also fighting. It does look like, you know, I'm AFK right now, right? Okay, top looks more possible now. So now I'm thinking, okay, this is a guaranteed kill. Right? Oh, I wanted to stack. I'm greedy. Oh, hold up. Boom! Big. Okay, so same thing. Camps up. So I'm introducing a little bit of new fundamentals here, right? If we have camps up, every play we have to go for is guaranteed. No, we can't gank top there just to get Shen's flash. It's not worth it. And when you're playing Nasus, and also Shyvana, to be honest, grubs are pretty insane. Grubs are pretty insane. Both objectives are insane, but grubs are pretty insane because you actually can do a lot of split pushing and things of that nature. Killing towers, getting a lot of gold from towers in the mid game. So I actually, since playing Nasus, I'm valuing grubs even more. All right, let's think about next here. So the Jax had his red buff, right? And I'm going to assume that he took his red side and then he went to gank top. So I actually think that Jax is on the bot side right now. I'm just going to give some pings to my bot side. I'm going to say, hey, by the way. Jax is probably there. Now, if you thought that he could take your bot side camps here, right on schedule, look at that. And yeah, all you can do is ping, right? You can ping, and you're going to let your team cook. The worst thing that you can do when Jax is making all these plays, the worst thing that you can do is just feel like you have to force something. It's the worst thing you can do. Alright, just trust yourself. Trust yourself that you're going to carry the game and you're going to have your moment too. Shen also ulted down here. Wow. They're using a lot of resources. Shen ulting down there means, look at top. Like, this is becoming more of a student of the game. They use all these resources bot side. It's generally not for nothing. Look. I'm farming like a beast. Pantheon's farming like a beast. So it is possible to overcommit resources from the enemy. Alright, I'm about to be like 2 levels up on the enemy jungle. And we stick to those same fundamentals, which is, again, look at my topside camps, right? Not up for a very long time. I do have my Triforce, which is a way that I can use my spare time. But here I'm going to use it bot side. I'm just going to run in for a bot, because it's free time here. It's completely free time, so I'm just going to run in here. I'm going to use my sweeper. So this is how you maximize your spare time. Even though I have Triforce in base, I would prefer to do this play. I would just prefer to run in like this. Just like this, just run in, check what's going on. If I have some spare time even after this, I might even check his Gromp just to see if it's up. It's just my spare time. Yeah, have a buy. Yeah, you know, whatever. But I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to recall here. You could think about cheesing the enemy AD carry here. I'm going to base. For the sake of not abusing my, you know, playing like you don't have to think about those. You don't have to think about those things, right? Damn, that's kind of sucks, but that's okay. Alright, when you're running out of base, don't look at your character like this when you're running out of base. Okay, look at things that are happening. Because when you see the things that are happening here, you might click pass now. You might not wait for your Gromp here, and you can do what's called an int check. If he takes this wave, there he is. There he is. There he goes. Perfect example. I'm kind of just going to walk past this guy. If they want to try and 1v2 me, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah. Good luck on that, because I've been farming all game. I'm a beast. Okay, you need to know limits too, right? The more chant mastery you build, you'll be able to do stuff like that. You'll be able to understand when you're really strong. It's easy. It's easy, but it takes practice. Okay, I don't like calling things easy, right? It is easy, but you know, you have to put the time in to work on all these little things and work on your mental and work on your idea about the game. I have a lot of experience now. I understand a lot of what people face, the mental things that people face, and this is like going directly into what I'm talking about. Because I literally coach every single day, all ranks. Pretty much every day. Okay. Again, I have Krugs up here, right? So I'm not just going to randomly start this drag. I actually don't know 100% if I get this dragon. And, you know, the amount of variables that are in the game, right? You don't know, like, you don't want to have to count on your team playing perfectly to get this dragon. You never want to have this expectation that your team has to play perfectly for you to get something. You just want to say, okay, I have spare time now. Let's have a look. My ult's in 15. Let's have a look. Okay, look, I'm using my sweeper here, right? Okay, now we're gonna walk here. Again, still spare time, still spare time. Yeah, this looks like an easy dive. Let's dive this guy. I'm gonna hold my Q for the plus 12. Look at Jax here, right? So as soon as you finish a play, look at where the enemy is going. You just saw them both go topside. What does that mean? Free dragon. You can take the scuttle here first. We're just gonna take the dragon. But after you make a play, right? I don't expect you to have insane map awareness while you're trying to kill that Caitlyn there. However... Shit, I missed my stack. However, after the play, immediately look at the map. That's just a habit. That's a habit that I've built that you may not have, but you can build it. You're not going to do it perfectly at the start, but you can, you know, start building that habit. Now, I'm overstaying here a little bit. If this guy walks into me, I'll kill him. If not, we will just base. So could I go and kill these guys here right now? Yes, I could. I could. Is it a consistent play? I mean, could I do it just because I could just smurf on them mechanically? Yeah, I could, but I'm going to show you guys that you can actually not even. You don't even have to do some crazy, you know, play. I can never find where this item is. Here we go. Okay, you can seriously stick to the structure. You don't even need to have any judgment or guesswork. Is it okay for you to try and do that bot lane? Yeah, it is. It's completely fine for you to try and like 1v2 them there if you think that you can. If you're trying to 1v2 them there because you think you have to do that to win, and it's not coming from a place of curiosity, you know, trying to explore your chant mastery, then that's bad. Okay, that's the difference. Curiosity-driven limit testing is good. Pain-driven limit testing is bad. Pain-driven meaning you don't want to lose your LP, or you want to get LP, that kind of thing. Okay, we're skipping the Rift here. Rift is good, but I'm just kind of valuing, you know, getting stacks. And I just want to let the map play out, right? Like, I see them start it now. So I'll smite this. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't even get to my my Thanos point. This was just an extremely good game of showing how to punish the enemy jungler for ganking early. Like a perfect example of how to punish the enemy jungle for just spam ganking. All right, let me take a look at what you guys are saying. Do you play with in-game chat when playing in challenger lobbies? No. Option C, nice. Good one, Spoonie, you got it. Even just getting blue here and the ward is worth? Yeah, it is worth to deny the blue. Too many people obsess over camp cycling early, and camp cycling is only good when you don't have information to play off. Like, if Jax never showed ganking top there, of course I'm not going to randomly run into his jungle, right? Why not R-Dragon? I don't know. Maybe it was good to R-Dragon there. I think typically, I don't know, yeah, maybe. Could have tested it there. Test the limits of if it's actually really worth it or not. 400 stacks at 30 minutes. Yeah, it's actually really, like, if you get stacks on kills as Nasus, like if you get Q stacks on kills, you legit explode, which is not really, you're not kind of supposed to get stacks, but those on Kindle Gem first? No, that's bad. When I play, I feel like I'm prioritizing full clear too much, or there no, well, you just have to remember, like, it's not, yeah. No good opportunity, and enemy jungle gets good ganks and is everywhere on the map. Any advice? Well, that game was a good example of it, right? You don't always have to, like, just because he makes a gank, there might not be any opportunity. I mean, honestly, I would have to see your game, right? I can't really have advice for you. Just be consistent, lock into the fundamentals. That's the best advice. Don't think about just because one game the enemy jungle ganked everyone and you lost in 10 minutes. Is that happening in 100 games? Probably not. If in 100 games that you're feeling like that, then you probably are missing opportunities. You're probably missing something. You're probably missing some information. Where does Babbitt come from? I remember you from 2020, 2021 Worlds. It's just a random name that I made up when I was a youngin'. It has no meaning. W wallpaper? Facts. They removed the Kindred buff? Yeah, Kindred low-key needs a buff. This is OS server, Australia. Yeah. I've always had this wallpaper for the stream. Yeah, plus 30 is the highest you can get. They made it so you can't skip anymore. So what's gonna happen basically is my account is gonna be like silver with diamond MMR. It's gonna be something like that. I might just base it on MMR, not. Yeah. Actually, something I wanted to do before we get into the next game, now that we have some people in here, is I wanted to quickly record a. I just want to record a tier list. Just talk about some champs real quick. Just really, really brief. Not really much. Not really like a super thought going into it. This is not even based on like win rates or anything. This is just from my experience as a coach, having coached all ranks and what champions are good for different ranks based on kind of just pure climbing based. Okay, Amumu is going here. Bran, no. Belveth. So these are just the best ones, right? I'm not going to place everything everywhere. I'm just going to go each rank what I think the best is. So, and I'll do a quick description as well for each one. So Mumu is really good in iron and bronze and in silver and gold too, honestly. Because he keeps a very, very good structured gameplay. Like he keeps a very, there's not much guesswork. So a lot of the thing when you go to lower MMRs is that you want to take out the guesswork and just have champions that are really, really good at stat checking and having a very consistent, full clear, fast kind of like easy fight, full clear style, level 6 style, taking out any kind of adaptability, right? You don't really want to play something that's super adaptable like Elise in bronze because she requires other higher levels of knowledge and, you know, knowing different scenarios and stuff like that. For example, a champion like Elise is super good in these rankings, right? GM and Challenger. I would even say more so GM and Challenger, but still good in Master. Obviously, these champions can go somewhere up and down from their rank. So that's the case for Amumu. Great champion, iron and bronze, silverish kind of MMR. Same with Briar. I would say Briar, maybe a little bit more silver gold because there is a little bit more adaptability. Just a little bit more, but still very, very basic. Diana is kind of, people think, I mean, when Tank Diana was a thing, she was a little bit easier, right? But now that you kind of have to build her damage, I would honestly recommend her more higher. Like Diamond Master is perfect for Diana. Echo, the exact same thing. Pretty much the same style of champion. Would I recommend Evelyn? Currently not. Like she could go in like a one-trick kind of category. If I had to put her somewhere, it would be higher again. Because yeah, it's just too much guesswork. Too much scenario-based, too much pattern recognition. Mundo pre-nerfs was easily on the list. I'm not sure anymore. I think still, yes. But he definitely got a significant hit. I'm not 100% sure on Mundo. Fiddlesticks, 100% I would recommend for around these ranks. Same thing with the full clear, make a play kind of identity. And then I'll get to questions at the end, by the way. But the same thing, but a little more like creativity and a little more like, you know, you're able to express your ceiling a little bit more with Fiddlesticks compared to like an Amumu, right? You're able to like really 1v9 the game easier. Graves, easy. Currently as well, but generally as well, GM Challenger. Could go in Master and Diamond 2 is fine, but mostly he's kind of hard champion. He's up here. GM and Challenger. Give or take. Master as well. Yeah, Diamond. Yeah. Would I recommend Platinum Emerald? Not really. There's better champions, right? Like, again, you can play these champions in different ranks, guys, but I'm just going off what I would recommend, okay? Okay, I'm not going to put these champions anywhere. Belveth, Evelyn, OTP, Gragas, kind of dead. Gwen just got some buffs. Is a high elo champion, kind of like Diana. Like, you can play her. Kind of similar to Diana. Hard farm style. Very, very mechanically intensive. So Diana and Gwen are like full clear champions, but the problem is that they're way more mechanically intensive than like an Amumu or a Fiddlesticks. That's a big difference. Lots more about spacing, lots more about limit testing and knowing exactly how much damage and, you know, just basically, I don't know. Gwen is full clear and be better mechanically. That's literally what Gwen is. Hecarim, similar to Fiddlesticks, Plat Emerald. Still, you kind of stick to a style, but you have a little bit more diversification in what you do. There is more openings than, say, an Amumu. There is more kind of carry opportunities as well. Very, very similar to I would just say, yeah, he can go on diamond too. He is kind of mechanical, so somewhere between here, somewhere on the emerald, diamond, master side. So, yeah. And then Fiddlesticks, I would say, is honestly more on like the platinum gold side. Ivan, kind of a dead champ. I think that I wouldn't recommend Ivan. Jarvan, I would recommend a Gym Challenger Master, a high elo champion. Again, it's just because it's very easy to mess up Jarvan, even though he's quite a simple champion. I would say with the introduction of the lethality build, he does become more accessible because he just does damage now, and it's not about like, you know, playing team fights really, really well with like your EQs and stuff like that. But at the same time, when you build lethality, the floor is higher and the ceiling is higher. Whenever you build damage on a champion, there is more room for mistakes, but there is more carry potential. Karthus. Would I recommend Karthus? No, I wouldn't. Kayn. Would I recommend Kayn? Would I recommend Kayn in any of these MMRs currently? More of an OTP champ. I actually think that Kayn is more of a high elo champion. Would I recommend him? No. He's kind of goes in this OTP category, right? Where it's like, you know, I can almost just add a row below here, which is like OTP. It's just like, would I recommend it? I don't know, not really. But you can if you have insane champ mastery. Yes. So any OTP I probably wouldn't really recommend because it's just based on, you know, how good you are at the champion. But yeah. I mean, these three champions are like, I wouldn't recommend them under Emerald. Emerald and above these three, to be honest, as OTPs. Kindred. Would I recommend Kindred? Another kind of OTP champion. Kha'Zix, I would definitely recommend Plat Emerald level and also Diamond, somewhere here again. Lee Sin, kind of OTP category. Master Yi, would I recommend? Yes, I would. I would recommend Master Yi in Plat Emerald. Silver Gold is a little bit too low still. Would I recommend Lilia? Yeah, she's been through some tough times right now, but I still would recommend her in Plat Emerald. Nidalee, GM Challenger, a little bit biased here. So again, these champions are super, super adaptable, super, super like carry, super, super creativity focused. So that's just what happens as soon as the higher that you go up. That's just what happens with the champions. Maud, big recommend in these ranks. I would even go more so silver and gold. But Maud jungle, I would highly recommend. Nocturne, yes, silver and gold. And also Plat Emerald, but I mean, Nocturne can honestly go everywhere. Like he's just the do-it-all, all ranks, always good. Like his ceiling is very, very low. His floor is very, very low, but his ceiling is not very high unless you build like full lethality. All right, Nunu. Morgana, Karthus. Yeah, Karthus OTP category. I wouldn't recommend any of these currently. Jax is like kind of like a counterpick champion. You can play him against, if you're an OTP Jax and you kind of like counterpick people, he's playable. Nunu, I would recommend, yes, I would, in silver and gold. If you like the ganking style, same with Rammus. Yes, I would recommend silver and gold. In even bronze and silver, yes, Rammus. Yes. Zac, yes. Somewhere around plat and gold if you like tank junglers. Recommend Rengar OTP level. Would not recommend. Okay, all of these champions pretty much I would not recommend if you're below Emerald. I just wouldn't. It's just the facts of it. Rek'Sai, yes, Plat Emerald. Great champion when games start to become a bit more, again, like not just level 6 champions. So some of these champions are level 6 champions. Some of these champs aren't level 6 champions. Of course, you're going to have a mixed bag of both still. Udyr, with the new AD build, yes, I would recommend. Silver and gold. Silver and gold, plat, yes. I would say more so, but he's also a champion that can go, honestly, everywhere. He's kind of like, yeah. Talent I would recommend for Master and Diamond. Just a really strong assassin. Shaco OTP category. And I wouldn't recommend Blue Emerald. Viego, solid. Between Emerald and Diamond. Probably more so Plat, honestly. But yeah, of course, you can play him higher as well. Can you play him in lower as well? Yeah, he kind of fits between these things a little bit. He's one of those champions. Would I recommend him in, you know, silver, iron, bronze? Not really. I wouldn't. Warwick, big recommend Iron and Bronze. I just had to put him in there real quick. Vi, I would not recommend. Talia, no. Trundle, kind of an Iron and Bronze champion, to be honest. Very, very straightforward. So I would recommend Trundle for this MMR. Xin Zhao, Diamond Master. Wukong, Plat Emerald. Same kind of category as these guys, just a little bit worse, I would say. Full clear level 6 champions, but very, very strong when they do have ults. Zara, underrated. Underrated. Would I recommend her right now? With in the current meta of things, I think that these two champions are only I would only recommend them in really, really high elo, to be honest with you. I wouldn't recommend them for low because it's just too easy in this meta right now to just die. Same thing about Brand. Like, you could put Brand up here too, but like, would I recommend these champions for that? Like, not really. Maybe Talia is like a counter pick, but still I wouldn't actually put them there. I would just say mages right now is jungle only if you're high elo. If not, probably a skip. Yep. Sejuani would I recommend? No. Poppy would I recommend? As a counter pick? Not really, not really, not really. No. No. Vi only in like... I think the lethality build as Vi is like has its place. Can you play Vi? Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. Volibear can be somewhere. Same as kind of like an Udyr. Kind of similar thing. Straightforward. Strong early. Very clear like kind of reference points. Similar kind of full clear stack dragons playstyle, which is really, really good in low elo. And then where is like, yeah, Nasus, here we go. Nasus and Shyvana, let's get them on the board. These guys can go in silver and gold. Nasus has been played everywhere. Can be played everywhere, but these are like my number one recommendeds, which is why I'm doing the current, you know, if I would start again, I'm playing these to platinum. These two champions, because I just want to show you guys the two trick. Nefiri is an insanely versatile, can be played at every single MMR. Like this, I've talked about this before, but Nefiri can legitimately is one of the champions that can be played unironically, unranked player to Challenger. Like, it's played in Challenger. It has a good win rate in Challenger. It's played in Iron and Bronze and Silver, and it has a good win rate there too. It's a very simple champion. If you like assassins, Nefiri is super good. Actually, super, super highly rated champion here. And let's see the last ones. Silas, OTP champion. Kiana, OTP, but I wouldn't really recommend them, especially not if you're low elo. I mean, Kiana kind of fell off jungle, but you still can play her. Kiana and Silas, yeah, very, very much so. Only GM and Challenger. Would I recommend them, though, in Challenger? Yeah, I would actually recommend Silas in Challenger and GM for jungle. I would. Jace, jungle, can be played. I would recommend. Yep. I think Jace jungle is really strong. I think Zahan has a place. Oh, that place is hard to put him, though. Like, I think he's stronger. I just think the problem with Zahan is that he's a bit slow. I don't know if I would recommend him, though. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend him. And Quinn jungle, no. Ornn jungle, low-key. Low-key, I think Ornn might be sleeper, but we just don't know it yet. Teemo, would I recommend? Yes, I actually would recommend Teemo jungle. Around bronze and silver and gold, I would recommend Teemo. I genuinely would, because I think Teemo is... He's just straightforward. He just full clears. He damage... he kind of like stat checks people. And... he just places mushrooms around objectives, and everyone in low elo always goes crazy about objectives. His scaling is actually really insane. Something that I didn't actually realize about Teemo is that his scaling is absolutely unreal. Like, 6-item Teemo is legit broken with his mushrooms. It's absolutely unbelievable. Shen jungle, honestly, I don't have much opinion about this. On its first hype, I think it was genuinely good, but I think, would I recommend it now? No. Mbessa, would I recommend Mbessa in Challenger? Yes. Not in Challenger, no. I don't know. Did Mbessa get nerfed enough yet? I think it's possible. I think it's possible to still play. I think it still probably is a recommend for GM and Challenger. And Fizz jungle, no. Shen, yep, no. Vi is, I just can't recommend it. I just think it's too much of a... Yeah, it's too much of that kind of champion. And honestly, if I were to move something up here maybe a little bit, I'd probably move Kha'Zix up here. Yeah, this is it. I don't think I missed anything. This is what I recommend. This is precisely what I recommend, and yeah, I mean, we almost got through every champion, right? So this is where I'd place them all. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right, let me scroll up. Thoughts on Jarvan decline from Plat? You mean to Plat or from Plat? From Plat is fine. Yeah, he's good. Jarvan really teaches you everything. Ganking, spool clearing, teaches you a lot about the game. If I have 27 seconds on Gromp respawn, but I see a play developing with a high chance of success, yeah, you can just posture. You can posture towards it and maybe cancel your base once or twice. You know, you just walk towards the play, press B again, then whatever. We want decaying. Yeah, we do. Let's queue up. That's true. Let's queue up. Warwick Iron Bronze. Yeah, he can go silver and gold too. And platinum. He's one of those champions, but above that, then yeah. Lily is such a plat emerald diamond. True. No, you can play Lily in higher as well, but yeah, nowadays she just gets punished a little bit too hard in higher elos. It's just not as recommendable, you know? I found your content after I got frustrated playing mid and having a loss streak of 16 games. Started playing Shyvana, went 11-3. Big. Why you don't recommend it? Recommend what? Too much skill expression and guesswork. Precisely, yep. The others have more simple game plans, yep. All of the low elo champions just have very, very clear, simple game plans and they stat check, like Nasus, which is why Nasus and Shyvana are so good. Such clear reference points, no guesswork. And you don't want to future-proof what you play either. That's just nonsense. You don't want to think, okay, if I play Shyvana now, I won't be able to play her in Challenger. It's just nonsense. Why is Vi not good? Okay, Vi is... I'm very hesitant on putting Vi anywhere because she is just a competitive champ. Okay, there's just better champions. If you like Vi, if you like going lethality Vi, there's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of OP somewhat, right? But I think it's like just the champion's kit inherently. You go lethality, you ulti in, you get one shot. I don't know. You kind of have to be a bit of a demon smurf on Vi to go lethality and make it work consistently. Brand jungle, yeah, mages right now, I wouldn't recommend. We just say Jason Zion are worth putting the time into. They're expected to drop out of jungle again. I wouldn't really play, or I wouldn't really be thinking like, oh, I don't want to play a champion. You can't really predict, right? You can't really predict the champ market. You can't predict, oh, like this champion might get nerfed or this champion might get buffed. I mean, you just got to play what's current, right? Like, you shouldn't really be thinking about anything future-proofing. This champion might get nerfed. This champion might do this, whatever. You know, you can't do that. Damn OTP Vi, it's okay. I don't want to tell you guys to not play certain things, right? It's just, these are my recommendations. Cho'Gath? You know what? Cho'Gath is like low-key a lower elo recommendation, but I would just recommend other things over it. I think Cho'Gath can belong in like bronze, silver, and gold because again, he has that very clear identity. He just scales really well. He stat checks people. It's kind of like similar vibes for sure. Isn't Gwen usually in OTP territory? A bit. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Gwen is OTP territory. I don't think as much. I still think she is quite basic in what she does. The OTP-ness of her comes with like the limit testing aspect. I played Diana at gold. Is that fine? Yes, it's fine. Would I recommend other stuff in gold? Yes, I would. Is Graves build Hubris, Sunlit Sky, and Black Cleaver good? I wouldn't recommend it, no. I'd recommend just going lethality, and if you want more defensive, you go Shieldo. Viego passive, not make him high, maybe? Not really. Diana has been strong for me in gold in every climb as long as you value your life highly and your tempo. Yeah. The only problem with Diana is just she's hard at... Her team fighting is kind of hard. That's it. Her team fighting just is kind of hard, but if you know, if you can do the team fighting, if you are disciplined about when you engage and you kind of like wait for other people to take the focus, then that's good. I'm an Emerald. Can I OTP any other champ do you think I'd enjoy? Silas It's very similar AP playstyle, probably a little bit better than Kiana, but you can still play Kiana. How do you recommend closing out games mid-game as Lee Sin? You got to check out the Jungle Academy guide. You got to check out the Jungle Academy guide for that. I did a Lee Sin guide, and that was a big, heavy focus in it. All right, let's get into it. We have found a match, and we are in full gold now. Fully gold game. Let's go. Our MMR is increasing. That is a good sign. So I'm gonna be just full educational for the first kind of early game of the game, guys. Now let's get locked in. Okay, so we are entering like gold, probably high gold / platinum MMR. So just like the previous game, I will be talking a little bit more about more fundamentals, higher level of fundamentals, the level up. So we're still going to be thinking about all the fundamentals that we've been thinking about, such as our structure, tempo, focus gameplay with clearing camps fast, how to use spare time after a full clear and staying on tempo, simple jungle tracking, simple jungle tracking, downloading enemy jungle's path, mirroring their camps and their position to your position. So just a mirror. He does this, I do this. We are mirrored. Dragon stacking, when to take dragons, when it's good, when it's bad, and then execution. We are fighting with our we're fighting with our R up, generally. Or when our R is up, we have a higher sense of wanting to fight. Okay, step number 1, run straight here. Be launching yourself out of the gate. Okay, because if you run to this bush, and the enemy runs to this bush, you know, it's kind of hard for you to lose damage here, right? If you get into this bush like this, it's very hard for you to get ganked at all. So this bush is very, very important to run towards if you want to get this ward. All right, then we're just going to walk in a little bit late here. Oh, look at that. High MMR. People are starting to cover. They know that I warded it now. So there's that. Could get key raid. If this guy is a key raid watcher, he might just wrap around on me, which is a great counter to warding enemy raptors.
First blood.
And we just focus on our clear. So no matter what, right? Number 1 priority when you play this game, when you play jungle, not this game, but when you play jungle, the number 1 priority is that you clear fast. And then when you can clear fast, you can start to have better map awareness. But the number 1 priority is to clear fast. When you're playing Nasus and you're just auto-attacking stuff, it kind of is easy to look around and start information gathering. But it's not really like that you're going to level 3 gank or anything like that anyway. Nasus jungle things, it's really, really important to do this. To pull camps and, you know, for your Q cooldown. Okay, we're on our 3rd camp. Is Viego on his 3rd camp? You see why it's important to look? This is why it's important to move your camera. Because otherwise I wouldn't have seen this. Or I may have missed his icon for a second, right? It's really, really important that you actually look there.
An enemy has been slain.
Then we pull this camp back a bit. We might have to auto queue this for safety. Boom, 2 points Q. We now know Viego's on Wolf, so we're just thinking about where he is. Mid lane starts fighting, a little bit of a minimap prompt here. Zed flashes forwards.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, it's gonna be hard for us to kill him because we're playing Nasus and because he's playing Zed. So we'll just keep farming. In this case, I'm gonna skip my red because there's a chance the Viego tries to invade me. There's a chance. So if you want to avoid that, you just do your progs first. Avoid that timing. And am I going to be able to contest the bot scuttle? And that's the next question. Probably not, right? Because I'm playing Nasus. And now when I'm entering higher MRs where people are clearing a little bit faster, I'm not going to be able to do that. So if I'm not going to be able to contest the bot crab... Oh wow, this guy's fast. He skipped camps too. Okay, good play from Viego. That's okay though. So he gets 1 kill here. So in this case, it's going to be really hard for me to actually punish this guy. I think. Because the bot side is kind of his now. Because he has a Maokai in his pocket here. Right? He has this Maokai that can move here whenever. So I just got to go and trade. Which is just going to the top grab. And we're going to ping like this. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're thinking, okay, what do we want to do after this Scuttle Crab? Right, and our spare time, unfortunately, when we play this character, basically already up. So we're just instantly base. We'll just base here, just so we can get a better ward, just to delay ourselves a little bit. Because we just want to use our ward as soon as we want to just get our ward off, so we can switch to sweeper. Like this. I didn't buy a pink in this case. I want to be a little bit greedier. Like sometimes you can skip pink or you can buy pink. Oh, look at that. He stayed. He stayed. Viego stayed on the map, everybody. Hold up. Okay, he did nothing. He just checked crab. So his tempo is a little bit delayed, okay? His tempo is a little bit delayed now. He's going to go back to his Raptors and then his Krogs. And then he's going to base. So just keep tracking him. Keep jungle tracking. Now, can I use anything, maybe, that he used tempo here? I'm not sure if I can. Like, that's not the point. The point is that you track it. And then eventually, when maybe there is something that comes up. So right now, I can't punish him at all, right? But I will be able to maybe get bot first, right? I might be able to do something with my tempo advantage. And if anything, right, the advantage I'm getting is that I'm playing Nasus. That's the great thing about it. You know, your mid's gonna ping like this, right? I'm only moving here if there's a kill for me. If this guy ults on him, I'll go there, but it's really hard for me to even do anything because I'm playing Nasus. So I'll chill here for a second. Just on this wave, I'll chill here. And he needs to kind of like hover my side. There you go. So that's the point of just the hover, right? Just the hover. Boom. Now this wave is... Ooh, I think I can leave it. I think I can leave it here, which is good for my mid laner. So I don't want to push that. I'm also playing Nasus. I push really, really slowly. I'm going to quickly give this a hit. I know that Viego is somewhere bot side now. And here, I'm going to be... I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I already don't really have that... Like, top Scuttle spawning in 24. Blue buff spawning in 30. So here, I'm probably just going to base. Now, I want to base maybe a little bit behind my bot lane. Because I know that Viego's about to gank here. So in this case, I'm just going to like base behind my bot lane. No, I'll just base here now. And I don't know. I'll give Drake here. I don't mind. If I can get the top Scuttle, then I'll just give the Drake. It's all good. Okay, the reason why I'm giving this dragon, right, is because there's nothing I can really do about it. Like, I could run here and waste time and, like, stop Viego from taking it or something, right? But, hey, I'd rather just be on the top crab here. Okay, top lane is ulting. That's interesting information that we might be able to use. So there you go. He takes this. His red buff is up, but... So his red buff is up. I just don't think I have enough time to take it. And it's a little bit risky because they have a Zed, and Zed has a really, really good move. This would be an interesting limit test. I'm actually not sure if I can just kill this guy. I'm kind of curious, though. So I'm curious. I'm going to try it. I'm going to just see if I can kill this guy with ult. And when you're curious about this stuff, you just got to try and find out. Oh, this guy still has flash. No, I didn't kill him. Okay. Well, I was curious, and he had flash. Pretty big, right? It is okay, right? If you go into that play, and the reason you do it is because you're just curious, and you want to test, and you want to see how much damage you do right now as a Nasus, right? With 160 stacks against a Mordekaiser. And you do it. The problem I made just then is I wasn't kiting ahead enough. That's okay, though. It is what it is. Okay, we know Viego's top side. Just keep tracking him. Right, because he finished his bot side play. He finished his Drake. Now he's going to go back to the top side. This game may test me here. There he is. See, look at that. I ping Viego there. Boom. My ribbon wards. Now he's doing this. I'm going to ping my pike. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit with fundamentals, guys. I'm doing a little bit of cheating, but we're showing you guys that communication. Zed's going to be here too. So look at me here. Look at me here. I'm just going to ping people and just wait. We just wait here. Now we move in. We use our sweep, our pink. We ping on the way. Zed has just used his shadow. So we'll just go for the Just go for this kill. Okay, this guy's no flash. Let's go. No flash. I don't even care about this over here. I care about the guy that's a free kill. You got something for me, right? Surely he's not dead. I mean, surely he's not alive. He got his ult off. Okay, nice. Oh, shit. This guy's 1 HP. Let's go. Okay. What did we learn here? Communication, patience, pinging people to do what you want. Man, the amount of times I hear my team never listens to pings, this, that, and the other. I don't want to be hearing that. Even if it's 5 out of 10 times that your team listens. Okay, I'm not special in this game. I don't have some kind of aura above me that makes everyone follow what I'm doing. Right? I've played many of games on this account already where people have not followed pings. If they didn't follow my pings there, guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to my wolves. Alright, we're not basing. I miscalculated. We need a bit more gold. So in this situation, I think in this exact situation where drag is spawning in 2 minutes, I kind of value being back on the... Like, sometimes I will just full clear down here. But since I have ult, and since there's going to be another objective spawning in 2 minutes, I kind of value just getting on the map here faster. So I'm going to base right now. I value tempo here over greeting. And I think that Viego also can't take my bot side caps. Oh my goodness, I'm trolling. Okay, it's fine. We have to... This hurts me, guys. You know, I'm all about tempo. This really hurts me here. It's okay. Now we got our boots and our Triforce. There was actually a big midwave too there. See, that's where I think, you know, maybe staying here and taking this midwave and then just staying on the map is kind of... might be better. It really might be. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm doing my Raptors now. My clear, you see, my clear is all messed up. This will hurt a lot of people too. They'll be like, oh my goodness, your camps are all, you know, cycling is all. That's just what happens. What happens in a game of League of Legends when there was a grub fight. And I adapted to do the grub fight. Oh, that hurts. Missing a stack, that might hurt even more. Be paying attention, right, to this kind of thing. So, a fight in my proximity. On the strong side, I have Triforce. We want to fight. If Viego runs into me here, I'm gonna fight. Can I get that? Can I get that stack? Give me that stack. Oh, I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I'm so greedy. It's disgusting. I even waited on my Q to... Even Viego was gonna get his passive. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna push this wave too. Try and utilize... Every time I have ult, by the way, I always try and really utilize, like, just queuing stuff. And I really want to queue this plate, too. So, we'll do that. And then we need to immediately just try and base here. Again, if they instantly run to this dragon and do it... Yeah, he doesn't have a ward. In 8 seconds? Alright, I like that. Cool. You know, communication again. Communication is key. What am I building here? No, I'm not building this. It's fine. We'll just enter like this. Alright, they've pulled it. I'm gonna say fight. Okay, they have no ults. We can still fight this, so we just need to ping everyone again. So that is the amazing part about having information that your team gives you, right? You can play off it. Now we can fight this. I don't have ult, but I still think we can fight this. Because we have an advantage that they're actually on the dragon. Okay, we didn't actually make it to stealing it. But we at least... You know, we're able to kill them. Which is worth. Did Viego really live? That sniveling rat. So yeah, it's a judgment call, right? It's right there is a really, really big judgment call. I'm pretty sure Viego's about to run into me here. In a second. Let's see. Ult in 3 as well. There he is. Big. Okay, Caitlyn in check. Now we're getting active as Nasus. Here we go. Look at your proximity lanes. Look at the inters. Look at this little inter. Okay, you got to get the inters. It's going to be another plus 12. Sorry, Pike. I apologize. I need the stacks too. Okay, Draven is dead for 10 seconds. I'm going to be a little bit more greedy here. I don't know. The Pyke really wants to stay here. I don't particularly want to do this, but I have all camps up. So this is like typically what I don't. I'm kind of against this, but we do have 3 grubs, so I'm going to take 2 plates and I'm going to base. The Draven doesn't really get too hurt from this, right? The next wave is coming in here now, and he'll still get this wave. He's still not going to be completely kind of homeless. I mean, yeah, he can take that if he wants, sure. All right. Protoplasm. I'm dangerous now. Booklet a bot. Now, if we think about, we killed Viego a long time ago, so there is a pretty good chance that Viego could be here. No, he went top. And they have 3 people top here. No point even going to this unless they really int it. Like, unless they int it really, really bad. Which they might still. We got to keep... I'm so boosted. I'm so boosted. How did I not kill? I thought my Q would do way more damage. Yeah, so look top here. There's no... I don't want to go here, right? Because... Hey, you could just ult one of us. Trade 1 for 1. I'm stacking.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm stacking. Alright. Some fighting is happening around on our strong side. Okay, we're just killing them now. So I want to move to the scuttle, at least. Oh, then I see the Grump is up. So we're going to move there. Oh, then we see Viego's here. So we're going to move there.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, my wither didn't go off. That's sad. Okay, Zed can be somewhere, but I still think we can play it a little bit. Still somewhat okay until Caitlyn gets back. Then we're at a numbers disadvantage. Or he just steals it. Okay, 600 damage, 1400. We take those.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You've got to be a little bit greedy as the Nasus. A little bit, okay? You don't want to play too safe now. You got to test your limits. Alright, think about the next objective that we want to play for. I low-key want to int check this guy. Let's just see how he moves here. Okay, you see how he moves backwards? Well, he's on a ward as well. Okay, my whole team is going to the Caitlyn, so I'm just going to go mid.
Dominating.
Okay, I talked about these fundamentals a lot yesterday. When your team like is doing those plays there, right? You can also do kind of like your own thing too. Okay, now we're just going to ping this. Actually, this is 3rd drag for them. But I think we can take the Rift Herald here into base, into play for Drake. I think we have time for that. They're like over grouping right now for this dragon. And this is the 3rd drag. So I have to make a decision here. Do I want to match this dragon and fight? Or do we want to just trade topside? If my Draven just split pushes top, guess what? This is all about accepting reality. Like, if my Draven's just split push... I missed the stack. Okay, if my Draven is just split pushing like this, guess what? This is already finished. So we're just going to do it with him. We're just going to rift here and just going to trade 2 towers for the dragon. And this is what some people are not willing to do, right? Now look at them. Now they're just into... You're still dead, I hope. Yes, big. And the enemy team's actually reacting here too, which is quite interesting. So, yeah, whatever. 2 people here. I'm still just going to take this tower and commit to this play. And then if my team wants to cook on the bot side, on the dragon... Okay, they still haven't done this Drake, so I think we can react to it now. Just going to run across the map. I'll just let that guy die. It's all good.
Enemy killing spree.
Dragon's still full HP. Oh, I'll get another camp. Don't mind if I do. Okay, Dragon's still full HP. All right, I'll get a little minion here. Don't mind if I do. All right, this guy's 1 HP here. Don't mind if I do. There you go. So again, I'll be happy to take that trade there. Ult in 10. Ult in 10. So we can still fight even after this. And we take the dragon. So the higher MMR you get, the more adaptable You need to learn to become. When I start this dragon, I'm under the mindset that if the enemy comes to contest us, we are stronger and I can just turn around and kill them. Because I have ult up, etc, etc. Because we have more numbers. Okay. Now, let's see this. Okay, it's going to be a downtime here. Right, this is going to be a bad fight. So I'm going to ping everyone back. And, well, this is where you become even more greedy as a player, right? Your team does something stupid. Don't cry about it. Alright, just make the most of it. They're all dead here. More time for me to farm. So it's downtime. It's downtime where I'm just going to farm my camps. Okay, now when my team starts spawning, then I'll base. And I'll be perfectly synced up. So many times I will see players, okay, instead of doing these 2 bot side camps, I will see you guys defend this tower. And just be useless, okay, and just sit behind it. Don't do that. Keep farming. Okay, look, perfect base, perfect sync. Everyone's running out of base now. What do we want to play for? We want to play for mid tower? Okay. We want to play uptime. Zin's our bot. Check that he has TP. If you check he has TP now, right, you can, you know, hopefully he TPs in a fight. Yeah, you go see us somewhere. So again, we just run up now. Now we just get vision. I want to get full control of top side. It's not about fighting with my team mid. It's about giving us a side to play on. Just gonna pink one here. Why not? Okay, Zed is here. No one is bot. Okay, so this is where you just have to chill a little bit. I'm kind of AFK here. I would prefer to... Yeah, this is not a good fight. Just run. Don't fight. Okay, now we see one guy here. So I'm more inclined to want to fight now. Okay, maybe I'm trolling a little bit. That's it. My Riven just... I don't know where she went. Wait, I'm still broken. Yeah, that was a little bit of an int, but it's okay. I thought my awareness was just bad there, actually, about where my Riven actually went. She just disappeared, but it's okay. It's the benefit of being very fed and not inting before. And this champion's kind of OP. Oh, this Maokai champion. Okay, when you win a fight, when you force the enemy jungle out, this guy doesn't have ult, so we don't need to be too afraid of him. I think. Ulti up. Come and fight me, I dare. I'm ready to fight something. Okay, fight happening mid. Looks bad. Turn around. Rinse and repeat, right? Like your team ints. Can they do Baron here? That's something you want to think about. I'm just going to take the free kill. Now I got to look at the map. Are they coming for me? Are they not coming for me? They are coming for me. Oh! I'm alive. Okay, one thing about Nasus, guys. Keep queuing. Keep healing. Oh my goodness, how broken. How disgusting. I'll tell you the reason, guys. I'll tell you the reason why this happens. The reason why I'm so strong is because I'm able to make the decision not to follow bad plays, right? I'm able to make the decision if my Draven is top, I'm just going to take the Rift Herald and Rift Herald top. And yeah, I'm also making the decision to just limit test on my champion. But I want to credit it mostly to not inting with my team. On all the timers that my team inted, I didn't compensate. I didn't do something stupid with them. Okay, last thing here, check camps. And then after you check camps, like this, you can even check over the wall here like this to check his Krugs. We want to sync up now. We want to go for this dragon. So we're going to take this. Yep, team's fighting again. I'll just backping them and tell them what to do. Okay, these guys are like full AD. Easiest random wins game of my life. And yeah, just build more armor. Thormail too. They're full AD except for Maud, but who cares about Maud? So Riven is dead. As long as I make this decision, so I'm going to make the decision now that I don't care about Riven being dead and we can fight anyway. Okay? So I'm making that active decision that like we can fight 4v5.
An enemy has been slain.
Sheesh, my Zin. What a beast. Caitlyn being here, not allowed. Not allowed. Just not allowed. Yeah, we want the dragon, but not allowed. She's not allowed to take this way. Give me the stack, guys. Now we'll get dragon. Draven will get dragon. It's not super necessary to go for that Caitlyn, but you want to protect waves. And part of protecting waves is killing people that try and catch your waves. Now my Draven is basing. Oh no, my Draven's not basing. So we want to play an uptime here. What is that uptime going to look like? It's going to look like me now skipping everything to go and deal with this mod. Because we want to push top. We want to push mid. We want to push bot. We want waves pushed. It's kind of bad to chase this guy. So we'll just play a little bit of a downtime. A little bit of a downtime because my team is here. Let's get some caps. Let's get in position to kill this Viego. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look, people trying to touch my waves, not allowed. And now I'm in between, right? So the point of me being in between here is that this Maw just kind of gets, you know, he just kind of gets blocked off. So you don't want to be like down mid when you do this play, right? You want to be in between so you can pivot between both lanes. Yeah, then we push. Now we think, okay, can we do Baron here? Baron wouldn't be a bad idea. My Riven's in base though, so just go and take his camps. Go and take Viego's camps. Farming is never wrong. Let me tell you that, guys. Farming is pretty much never wrong. Except for when it's uptime and you're farming your own camps. But technically you should be farming the enemy camp, so still farming is never wrong.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, I'm going to ping Baron now. So look at my pings. Look at how I'm pinging. So if they listen to my pings here, I will do Baron. If they don't listen to my pings here, one more attempt. Yeah, Draven's inting. That's fine. Look. Look. Same teammates you guys complain about. Right? My Draven's just running it down. I wouldn't even... I could maul them here. I'm not even going to. I'm going to show you guys what to do when your teammate's in. And you can't just break the game. Okay? This is what you do. Just use them... Just use the minting, and you keep farming. You farm their wave even. Now, where is this Viego? Is he here? Hello. This is what you do when your team ends. You just farm. You just farm your camps. And then you play downtime. I could maul them here. I'm not going to. Okay? I'll show you guys. Reset. Team is now all running out of base too. Kind of. Reset. Buy more armor. Buy a pot. Alright. Now, any even number, or maybe even uneven number fight that we look at or take, we'll take it. Okay, what should we play for in this round? So you know, Baron would be great for us to take. I would love to take Baron. But most likely... because the game is somewhat even though I'm super bad. Okay, how do you use an inting Draven split pushing? You simply just let him get ganked. And as soon as the numbers are even, you just engage. And you kill them all. Even number fight. If Draven pushes top, right, and the enemy 5 mid, then we won't do that. Okay, now the mortar's here. Can we take more? No, let's do Baron, everyone. Let's go to the Baron Nasher. Oh, okay. Makes it a little harder. I mean, Draven's getting involved here. Let's go. Okay, 600. 600 damage Q. 2k damage smite. Unless I get trolled again and I'm randomly start taking the Baron. Boom. I have nothing to buy here, so this is warded. Dragon spawning soon. Most important thing with Baron, what is it? Push waves. Push waves. Push waves. Wanna ult me? You wanna ult me? Alright. Wait, he Loki is... It's Loki closer now. Alright, let me heal off this. I'm just gonna go for the dragon. It's okay. Oh my goodness, I'm trolling. I needed to get out. Oh shit, that's a trap hit. They're terrified of me. They should be. My ult's in 7, eh? Hold up. Hold up. I'm going back in. You sure about that? Come on then. There's a trap here somewhere. There you are. Alright. Man, Nasus is just... Shoot. Oh, I missed the cannon. Why did I go back to the drag there instead of fighting? I just didn't have ult. I just had to use ult to kill Maud, and my team was just inting diving too deep. So I made the judgment call that I don't want to just int with them. How do I make that judgment call? It's not straightforward. It's not just like easy to make that decision. Whatever decision that you make, just be decisive. That's the best advice I can come up with in terms of that. Whatever decision you want to make, be decisive. Okay, I have a lot of gold and I have nothing to buy. So maybe I just go Dead Man's last item, but I feel like Boots is pretty important. But I think Dead Man's is maybe better. So that's what I will build. And a lot of these games like this one, I think this is going to go to a bit of a stalemate kind of game where we can't really end until we get like Soul and Baron again. It's going to be like another 2 rotations because my Draven's just here. I don't know. He doesn't want to win. For whatever reason. I Loki have to be picked up. Oh! No! Oh, I'm alive. Yeah, I thought I was definitely dead there. Loki. It's somehow, like, I don't know if I'm just getting lucky. I think I am getting a little bit lucky, but, you know, Nasus does scale well, right? But he doesn't scale, like, really well. Like, he's actually, I've realized he's more of like a 2-3 item, you know, when you have, like, 700 stacks, he's really, really good. But after that, I think, like, crit, like, you know, other champions, like Leandry's uses, mages and crit champions start to just become better. I mean, Maud can 1v1 me easily because I have 0 ML. Well, he doesn't 1v1 me easily, but he can, like, actually fight me. Okay, the reason I left my team there, by the way, is just because there's nothing we can take. If this guy wants to just int into me, then we can take that. Yeah. I might even sell... You know what? I actually think at this point, I think selling Triforce for Frozen Heart is better. I'm going to just build even more armor. I'm going to build... Yeah, I'm going to sell Triforce for this. because I think just the attack speed and all that, it doesn't really do anything for me right now. I think this is a good thing. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. And yeah, we're gonna need Dragon Soul, and then we're gonna need Baron, and it's just the classic 30-minute banger game where your team doesn't really actually care about winning the game. They just wanna have fun, which is, you know, sometimes what people wanna do. Some people just wanna play for fun, which is fine. I got their backs. I'll still carry, hopefully. If Maw doesn't just ult me and then my team just dies. There's a problem here that I've just been max items for so long that everyone's catching up. Everyone is catching up in items. I need to actually not take CS from my team. Okay, Draven split pushing again. You know what? This might be a decane backdoor kind of scenario game. I'm getting a little bit worried about the team fight. I think we need to just make sure to pressure. Yeah, I'm actually going to give the Drake. I'm going to just make the decisive decision here to give. They've overloaded resources there, and they've left their base exposed to decane. So we'll just make this trade, and it's only their third dragon, so they've just completely overused resources here. And if we get double in here, which will give us Baron, which will give us the game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
If they really want to fight us here, I'm going to try and just kite this guy.
Has been slain.
Kite back a little bit. I think this is losing though. This Caitlin's here. Just got to get out. I think we can still like 2 minutes. Let's see.
Enemy has been slain.
Is a tapestry of
Maybe I solo it. Let's see. I mean, I got nothing else to do. I legit have nothing else to do. There's no point farming. I mean, I could be stacking more. But you know what? Whatever. I'll just solo it. I can, after all. I'll do it myself. Oh my goodness, this game has been such a banger. Probably worth ulting here, but it's already dead, so I'll just hold ult. Who's pinging me? Was there someone there trying to steal it? What do I build? Okay. Is Stormmail the best armor item I can have? I still think it is the best armor item. Maybe Jack's show is better? Nah, it's still good. Stormmail's still good. My build is flawless. I don't know how well this item scales actually. Does this item scale well? I'm actually not too sure. I think it's more of an early game item. Or like a early spiking item. Okay, now all we need to do is get 3 inhibs. Okay, like 3 waves. Like this has been the how to close out insufferable kind of games demonstration. Okay, so what you need to do is you just need to get 3 waves pushed. Everyone in low, well, even in high elo too, everyone thinks that you're supposed to group. Okay, you're not supposed to group. You're not supposed to group and end. That's untrue. You need to push. Well, actually, you could just group mid here to make sure no one dies and the super minions will push. But just do this and press S. Let the minions do the work for you. Look, they're all grouped here. Right? You just let them be here. Okay. Not a bad play. I think I'm dead here. Okay. You know what? I respect that more. That was respectable. But my theory still is existing, right? My theory of if they come for me, my minions, my ghouls will do the work. If they go for them, then I will push spot and get 3 in waves. So, whatever. They got me in the end, I guess. They got me in the end. What a banger. Spirit Visage replace Protoplasm? Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. That could be a optimization that I could make. Yeah, come on. That game was El Clasico, you know, like just miserable experience team. You know? Like they weren't exactly trolling. I mean, they were trolling, but it wasn't like, you know, full crit Nasus next. No, we're not doing full crit Nasus. It sounds fun, but we're not gonna do it. Yeah, you just gotta remember, guys, your teammates, you know, their team is just as bad as your team, you know? What server is this? This is Oceania. Game triggered me hard. Unresolved trauma. Yeah. I mean, it's the classic, right? It's the classic kind of game where you just can't end it. And it's like, yeah. Is 2 towers always worth sacrificing a drag? Or is it just better in this game? It's just I'm weighing up two different things. I'm weighing up the dragon fight there, 4v5, and I'm weighing up getting double inhib Baron. And I think getting double inhib Baron there is better than taking a 50-50 coin flip on dragon when dragon doesn't even give them much. What do you do if there's no camps to take from the enemy in the uptime and your waves aren't pushed enough to take advantage? Is your uptime spent pushing then? Yeah, if no one is pushing waves, you push. Yep. Yeah. Is it fine that I'm going 2-4-14 on Nocturne, or is that bad? I mean, I wouldn't look at the score doesn't really mean much, right? The score really doesn't mean that much. I can't really tell. Like, you could tell me, is going 5-0-1 on Nocturne good? Is going 2-1-20 on Nocturne? It's hard to tell. Nick. Not Nick. Show the graph. All right. You can see the graph. I think what really helped this game, like, even though my team were kind of trolling, I think what really helped that game was, like, the communication aspect of it. When's Nasus jungle good? Always. Maybe in a slower game, realistically. It depends what elo... It depends what MMR elo you are. Is Evelyn bad for Emerald rank? I would probably suggest other things, but not necessarily. It's not necessarily bad. Not necessarily. I'm kind of scared of getting outscaled now. I thought, well, I actually knew that Nasus wasn't like super good scaling, but play Shyvana. It could be time for Shyvana game. These are my suggestions here for the ranks. What do you think of Hecarim in gold? Kind of okay. Would probably recommend other stuff. It's a bit hard. I think Hecarim is a little bit hard to play in gold. It is very bad switching champs often, yes. Hence why I'm doing literally 2 champions from unranked to platinum. At least some of them overlap though. No, that list seems weird. Yeah, you can think what you want of it. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I've been playing this game long time, coach a lot of players, different ranks. I've got quite a large sample size of... I mean, you can also just follow win rates. I'm down for, you know, sort by win rate your rank. See what looks good. See what kind of thing you like stylistically and send it. And then get really... As long as you're... Everyone is always asking about champions, right? And the reason why you're doing that, mostly, okay, not completely, but it's mostly because you're looking for you're looking for a way, right, to climb ranks, right? And to a certain degree, you know, you're going to have an easier time climbing, you know, from unranked to platinum as Shyvana compared with, I don't know, Nidalee. That's true. However, the most important thing you need to remember is that you need to be curiosity driven, not pain driven. What does that mean? You need to want to play your champion, not you're playing it to get LP. You need to want to play it because you enjoy that champion. Yes, you literally need to curiosity max. You need to be like, I like this champion. I'm going to research about this champion. I'm going to watch VODs about this champion, etc., etc. Okay, here we go again. We're getting higher. Platinum gold. Let me change this little description. All right. Chat's going to be off for the early. And then back on mid-game. Oh, need to make sure I go red smite Shyvana. Although blue smite wouldn't be that bad either. All right. I can tell that the games are getting a little bit harder, a little bit higher rank, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more adaptability needed. I can tell.
My armor is not so easy.
First step, tracking the enemy jungle, just like so. Same fundamentals being focused on, guys. Same fundamentals. Number one, structured tempo, focused game, clearing camps fast. How to use our spare time after a full clear. How we think about spare time and regular time. Staying on tempo, so always being back at our grunt when it spawns, unless there's a guaranteed play. We're thinking about jungle tracking, this sport. We're thinking about camp mirroring. We're thinking about positioning or mirroring their position to ours. And we're thinking about dragon stacking and fighting with R. With these 4 fundamentals, mainly, I do believe, especially with the right champion, and again, you don't need a 90% win rate, you will have success. Jungle tracking. Checking when you're on your 3rd camp, where is he? If he's on his 3rd camp, you know he's pathing with you down. If he's pathing up, then you know that. And this is going to give you a lot of, you know, this is going to help your decision making at the end of your clear, what you're going to do, because you know that Hecarim for sure is going to path to the bot side. And when you play champions like Shyvana and Nasus, they're not too good at fighting early. So this is why jungle tracking, especially for these champions, is quite important. So in this case, I'm not going to be thinking about any... I'm not doing like Raptors Krugs. I'm simply just doing a full clear. And I'm actually just going to go... I'm going to go for full speed here. Okay. Now, should we gank bot here? We have the Leona, right? But I think Hecarim counter gank it. And as you just saw Melio go and ward there, right? And we don't really want to fight this guy on bot scuttle. We also just use smite. So we're actually just going to give up pressure and instantly base. Okay? We're not even going to try and fight this guy because they're bot prio. They have a bot ward. They have bot control. The side of the map as well for Hecarim is actually better than us because he's on the, you know, that side of the map. And we're just going to buy up and we're just going to get top grab. And we're going to ping here. Like this. Boom. Now we're going to get the top grab. And we're going to use our spare tempo top side. If he goes for a bot play here, there's not really much we can do to punish it because he's in spare time. So, that's fine. If he goes for a bot play when his Krugs are spawning, that's a different question. Okay, look, spare time here. In my spare time, I'm literally just going to see if this Fizz E's on my mid laner. Okay, that was Hecarim just then. He hit that. Let's see. Is he going to E? Is he going to E? Again, I'm just kind of messing around here, right? I could have probably hit that plant as well. Okay. Now my spare time ends. Now we go here. Camp spawns.
That is a creed I will fight for.
And where's Hecarim? Hecarim is also on his Krugs.
Eyes open.
Simple, some jungle tracking, some communication here. And this is where doing Raptors Krugs instead of Raptors Red Krugs, in a game like this where no one's kind of making any quote-unquote mistakes, this is exactly where that is being rewarded, right? Like, if you did Raptors Krugs here, then your next clear is smoother, which is why people tell or talk about doing that. Because I got punished for it here now, because I'm going to be too early, right, for my Krugs. It's not the biggest deal, but just something to think about. All the small things can add up. Very slow game, this one. And you can have slow and fast games in whatever MMR you play at. Again, a little bit of spare time here. What I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to sweep in like this.
Fire isn't always the
Right.
solution.
Use it for spare time. I might beat Hecarim on a window here, right? So I'm just going to walk down this way. Hecarim is on my side somewhere here. So I can think that he's on his way. Alright, my Leona flash is in. Looks good. Even if Hecarim is here, looks good. Okay, we take a flash here. We kite back. Sheesh, Hecarim is going crazy here. Because my champion is kind of weak. And we lost. Not good, but it's okay. Okay? Okay. Something bad happens, right? Like this. My champ is, again, my champ's kind of weak early. So something bad happens. All you need to do is you need to ping the summoners. Okay, what did they use? They used a lot. They used Jinx Flash. Barrier. Ghost. So, I'm going to instantly base here now. Right, he might get this. Oh, actually, this is an interesting situation. Because I need to actually run. I have a lot of spare time here, right? So the reason why I'm not piling to my blue right now is because I just want to fill up that kind of 27 seconds on my Grump here by doing this. I probably should have stayed and done this before when I was, well, actually I was low. So yeah, just use up your spare time here. So I'm adapting here a little bit. It's like the second scuttle spawn is also just really important here. So if you can get it, again, even if Hecarim would have, like, even if he would have taken it, somewhat okay. Now, look here what opens up. Wow, this is very interesting what's happening. I'm going to hit 6 now, and Jinx has no flash. So, I'm going to say that this play is 100%. I 100% think we're going to kill this Jinx because I have ult, and because she has no flash. So now we're going to make this play. We're just going to ulti straight away, make sure to fear her towards our team. And just a lot of adaptation here, right? A lot of adaptation. We're going to instantly reset. We're not going to take the Drake because I don't want to give my entire blue side for Dragon. Okay, I don't want to do that. So my Leona's pinging the Dragon right now. I don't want to do it. It was just a little bit of a detour play. Good play. Not worth trading my entire blue side, especially against a champion like Hecarim, who definitely will vacuum up all my camps. This is already good enough. Control of it. It's not like they're taking it, right? So, yeah, here it is. This is why I don't want to do that. Now, we want to focus on the blue, right? So we want to start to, like, even just ping our team for a second here. And we want to just try and win the smite fight, right? That's what we're trying to do here. So if he tries to walk back in, we just smite it like this. We get it. Okay, he has smite advantage now, right? Oh, he's leaving though. So imagine I took Drake there. Okay, the reason why I know the Hecarim would 100% take all my camps is because if I walked from bot lane, the minions, and they saw me going towards the dragon, that's just green light for Hecarim to take everything. Okay, whereas this way, we have vision on the dragon. Okay, this is the big difference between low and high elo right there. Like, that kind of decision is a big difference. And these are habits. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you would take dragon there. Like, for example, if my top side wasn't alive, yeah, I would probably take dragon there. But obviously that would be a completely different scenario. Okay, this Jinx still has no flash, okay? So that's what I'm thinking again. On my next round here, I'm not thinking grubs. I'm not even thinking mid gank, right? I'm thinking Jinx, no flash. I want you guys to remember as well, we lost the bot 3v3. Do you guys remember? We lost it, okay? But the thing about asking yourself what's next, that idea, is that there are going to be more potential plays you can make in a game. Okay, so they're trying to go for Drake. We want to fight. Jinx, no flash. I have ult. We're ready to go. Look what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to spam ping everyone. And whatever happens here, look, no flash Jinx. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jinx. Bye-bye, Hecarim. See ya. Now we're going to take Drake. He didn't die? Oh, he did die. Nice. You see how powerful flash, like, right? Like, knowing someone has no flash when you're playing a champion like Shyvana, Jarvan, like these champions, is something you need to think about. Oh no, Teemo. What? You little sneaky. He ordered my scuttle. And then we just insta-base. Nothing more to play for here. How to turn a hard losing bot 3v3 into a hard winning bot 3v3. Simple. Flash. Focus on what's next. Okay, I have smite here. Okay, so we're going to focus on what's next. Our camera shouldn't be on our character here, right? We have some spare time here. Let's see. Int check. Is he going to stay for the wave? Well, his body language is already telling me he is. So we're running past our camps here. Now look how we take this gank on, right? I'm not clicking over here. I'm clicking up this way. We want to cut him off. Look, we're just going to cut him off. Then when he starts to turn left a little bit, we can turn left a little bit too. Did I lose vision? Yeah, boom. Make sure to cut him off first, and then you can turn. Okay, I don't have smite here. Okay, so whenever I don't have smite, I don't really want to go to the grubs because they could just, it just could get stolen. Okay, Jinx has flash now. So think about that. Just think about, just have that in your mind, right? So the next time that you go bot, you don't just ult thinking Jinx has no flash and then you kind of int. Okay, Hecarim bot. I just want to match it, okay? I'm stronger, so I want to match. I have Triforce, he has components. I want to match. I'm level 9, he's level 8. I want to match. I want to match the bot 3v3. I want to match when I'm ahead, and I want to trade when I'm weaker. Unless the trade is much better. Look, if they go for a bot play here, I'm going to be there. I might even just blast Cone into River here. I am skipping here, right? Which is a little bit... It is a little bit odd, but... Yep. Have a Leona as well, so if we just get flash again here... Which we just did again. Jinx flash again. Now she can't play anymore. And then after this play, we just immediately go back to the Krugs. We could potentially dive her here. There is a world, but we need information on Hecarim. Like, I don't want to go... Oh, he is... Okay, unfortunate, but it's okay. Okay, and... Wow, my team is OP. Wow, that was a good dive. Well, we check the Grump. The Grump is down. We go for Scuttle. And we just give this. I don't want to run across the map here and get one grub, right? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to let my team... I mean, we also have a disadvantage here, right? Because I'm on bot side. I'll just let my team do it. All good. Yep, all good. I have a little bit of time until my topside camp spawns, so I'm going to take my Krugs first. My blue is spawning in 15. Okay, I just saw Hecarim leave, so that's good. That's good to know. And what do you guys think I'm going to say on the next round? Right? Jinx no flash. So, that's the game plan. Clear, 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 clear. Alt bot. Simple. And also play for dragon. And stack dragons. And translate my lead now to just stacking dragons and being the difference on dragons. Hopefully he didn't take my blue. Let's see. He got scared from the previous time he tried to do it. So you don't want to, like, for example, like, you don't want to waste time now. Or you want to really make sure, like, if I were to go for a top gank right now, right, I would need to know it works, because if I fail it, I might be missing out on, right, the plan, the thing. And yeah, you can be adaptable. You can think, well, this is a free kill top 2 or mid or whatever it may be. Go shrooms. Okay, don't ult there. Take the flash. Small win. Small win. Okay, ulting there is bad. Why? We don't know if he has flash or not. And we need our ult. If Hecarim ganks spot here, we just kill him. Or we match it. My cracks are up. What am I doing? Alright, spare tempo time, vision time, spare time, vision time. I'm going to wait for my Leona to just engage. I'm going to wait here. I'm going to not show yet. He can then clear the vision and whatever. Right, okay. We still know Jinx says no flash. I'm just going to be patient here. I could go and clear vision right now, but I think there's a better play. I think this is a better play, me just hiding. Go in here next. I'm right behind you, buddy. Bait yourself. Alright, now we'll just go in. Now we'll just get control. Since they're not giving us the play anymore. Now we just want to get control. We just want to get full vision of this area like this. Cool, our team's helping too. Jinx no flash. If she ever walks the wrong way, you can go.
On my way.
But the target is... Okay, cool. Good communication. Like, Fizz can be there. Sure. Now push mid. a bit of a cat and mouse situation happening. If they start the dragon, oh yeah. This is not allowed. We want to fight now. We want to look at the Jinx probably. Okay, so Jinx is here. I don't actually care about the dragon. I care about jumping on the Jinx. I don't even care if they're not. Yeah, this guy has to back up. No. Okay, now you're dead. And now, whatever. Okay, they also TP'd here. Okay. So they're using lots of resources now. And I'm sorry, guys. Like, I mean, it's fine, though. It's actually completely fine. They used TP. Jinx died, and we got mid to this, and we got top to this. So this is where you just have to adapt. Like, as soon as you see the TP coming out from set, they're overcommitting resources, right? They're putting all of their eggs in the one basket. So what you do not want to do is feel like you have to be sorry for that you baited your team. It is a bit unfortunate, right? I did force that fight. That's just League of Legends, right? That's just simply League of Legends right there. If they want to use TP, then they can use TP. Again, we get top tower and we get mid plates. Just how the game works. And guess what? It was only one dragon as well. It's really, really irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. Okay. And we did kind of make a greed round here, which means that we're sitting on a lot of gold right now. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to ace or do we want to... I'm just going to ace because I don't completely trust that I will be able to get this 100%. And honestly, I'd rather just run bot and fly on bot. I actually don't know what to build this game. I need to build some MR, but also Tabby is kind of important because they're basically all AD. Look at that. Match 3v3. Let's go. This looks good. If they chase anyone here, looks really good. Ooh. I'm going to hold my ult here. Jinx has flash. There's the flash. Fizz shows up, so we just kite out a little bit. I'm going to try and just block the ult here. Once again. Go Teemo. Go Teemo. Like, that's what you got to think. You got to be like, when the Fizz roams, you could think, oh my goodness, mid gap. But like, in my head, I'm like, go Teemo. Like, push that lane. Okay, we're kind of homeless here. We can't even buy anything either. That's kind of awkward. We'll just stay on the map, and then we'll do another full clear. Yeah, he ease out, and then we just go back to camps. Go Teemo. Look at my Teemo, man. Look at my Teemo. Look at this guy. Go Teemo. Anyway. There you go. Right? It's completely mid-gap this game. But the thing is about League of Legends, and the game is testing not like what's fair. The game doesn't care what's fair. The game is testing your decisions based on, you know, like set TPing, Fizz roaming bot. That's what dictates your rank. You not dying to Fizz and diving deeper onto whoever it was. That's what dictates your rank. Not what's fair. Okay, they go for a play bot. We go for a play top. Man, this guy looks scary, but I think we can still do it. Try and not give him an ult. Chomp him up. And this occasion, I want to go for the Rift. I want to go for the Rift. Because they used a turn bot. So I want to use a turn. And look, how hard are my solo lanes gap this game, right? Like, they're so gap. But... And you don't even need to win this game. I always say that, but... Realistically, you don't need to even win this game. Just make right decisions. Improve yourself. Focus on yourself. Alright, Jinx. Are you gonna int check? I'm not gonna int check, I don't have ult. Never mind. Oh yeah, give me some swords. Okay, so no ult. We're like wanting to build ult, obviously. Alright, let's read the map's information. So they're all playing topside right now, right? It looks like. Never mind, Hackham's running into me here. They're running into bot side. Let's see, will this guy check me? Follow him in here. Oh. Please let me get my ult. Alright, I'm a bit trolling. I'm a little bit trolling. I kind of thought I could limit test that. Okay, let's go team. Ooh, Senna, you beast. Let's go. And Jinx. How did Jinx get here? I swear she was just top. Alright, a little bit overzealous. A little bit too deep. A little bit of a miscalculation of when I was going to get ult. I really thought if I would kill Melio, I would be able to get my ult. But it is what it is. It's all good. It was also before Drake, which is not a good timing to be testing limits if I want to win the game. Okay, what are we going to do this next round? The dragon is alive. Let's take a look at the death timers, right? Do we win this fight? So you just got to think here, match or trade. If I want to match and fight, we go and fight the Drake. If I want to trade, we go and rift top or mid. Okay? At this point, I want to match. Okay? Because I'm strong. So I don't think we're actually too weak here. So I just want to match, and let's just do a team fight. Emilio also used flash and R and heal. So they're down a lot of things. And where is my team going? Okay, I ran out of pings. So I want to go bot here because I want to rift bot. Bot is like the last tower to rift, right? So we just want to get kind of pressure. Like we want map pressure here. And the rift is going to give us that. And the rift is just going to push by itself. It's going to force the Jinx to go here. And then we're just going to clear the vision. Okay, set is top. He has TP. Wow, my team's on the Drake already. I didn't even realize. Okay, Hecarim seems a bit far to be able to steal. Okay. Is it fightable? I'm just going to keep holding ult until I need to use it, which is now. Let me eat him. Okay. How am I getting kited so hard? Damn. Alright, it's okay. We got the Drake. We just back. It's going to be hard to fight. I might be compensating here a little bit. I'm just going to leave. My dragon form runs out. It is what it is. My team decided to fight set TP, right? And I should have honestly backed out earlier. As long as I don't get Baron here, I'm fine with it. But I think they might try and get Baron. And I need to try and just build my ult. I'm not going to have my ult. It might be gone. And I don't really care what my teammate does here. I think it's not fightable. Oh my goodness, this team is crazy. I think I'm just going to sit here and poke a little bit. Because... I don't know, can I steal? It's not really possible. My Senna's not coming. Let's give it. I should have accepted reality earlier, but it's okay. I don't really have anything else to do here anyway. If I had ult there, oh my goodness. It's like the one kind of annoying thing about Shyvana is that right there. Just not having ult. I want to try like more of like a carry build here. I'm going to go Death Dance into Endless this item. This is going to be a tricky one to carry, I think. It's going to be a tricky one to carry. Fizz is having a good game. Let's see. What are we going to do next? So, okay. This is good, right? We're playing kind of from behind now. So how do you play from your team is behind? You just keep farming and you wait for the enemy to make overly zealous, over cocky kind of plays. So you're basically just waiting for enemy mistakes while you just keep farming. Again, the opportunity that you're looking for, right? The opportunity that you're looking for is like numbers advantage or them like diving your team or doing something like this, right? Like that's what you're really looking for.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Like this guy right here. Come to me. Can't afford him getting his E off. That's what you're looking for. And then, yeah, your team fights here. I'm just going to do my own thing here. I already used my ult. If they do good there, good. If they do bad, I don't care. So take these kind of rounds too. These kind of rounds where you just do your own play, just do it. If they lose 4v4 there, which they do, whatever. If I lose inhib here, whatever. If you lose the game, whatever. Right? If they FF, it is what it is. Look for some camps here. Okay, there's no camps up. Think about Fizz, like his timer here when he's spawning. So I'm just trading here. I'm hard trading. I don't care about losing inhib either. Yeah. This is what I like to call a hard trade. It's like, I wouldn't really make a difference mid anyway. Right? My team just they keep running it. I wouldn't make a difference anyway. I'll recall now though, for them like ending the game, right? I'll recall. And like, if they try and end the game, which they can't really do it yet. And we just want to kind of clear the wave still. Maybe a bit of an overstay from the Jinx. Big. Maybe can chase a kill. Can I use my ult here for free? No. It's all good. They get inhib. It's okay. They're not close to soul, so it's not really that big of a deal. So, again, you're trying to think in these games, when is the moment where I need to actually risk, like when is that, like, for example, if I needed to steal Elder or I lose, right? Obviously, I'm going to go for like the 50-50 Elder. But if I need to like lose inhib and get top wave pushed out and some top plates, and now I have my death dance, over just like AFKing sitting mid, watching them kind of take my inhib, well, that's what you're going to do then, right? This is fine. Okay, so we know we're going to give the dragon here, right? We know we're going to give the dragon, so we're just going to go do something else. And I don't know, them getting dragon here is honestly not really that big of a deal, because it's only their second dragon. They should really be trying to push here. Like, this dragon from them is kind of troll, but that's the good thing about us or having dragons in general. It kind of gives you more time. It gives you the ability to do stuff like this. See you guys, match or trade. We're just gonna go take the camps. And then when they push now, then we'll base, and then we will defend. And we'll wait for them to make a dumb play. So the next tower we need to defend is bot. Probably gone. It is full HP though, so I would like to at least, you know, kind of delay them a little bit, you know. Oh, I should have sold my pink for a pickaxe. That's okay. So just try and slow them down here. And if Set does something stupid, then we can look. Try and just clear some like shallow vision here. That's always good to do. Jinx is now top. Ooh. We might have numbers advantage here. We could. Now, it was only Jinx, so it's 4v4 bot side. Oh, this could be it. Yeah. He just used E. Go. Good ult. CC chain. So we're playing off numbers advantage fights here. We're just going to front to back here. And hopefully we're strong enough. And this Fizz, he's too mobile. Oh, that sucks. Let me eat. We have a team here. Where is my TP coming? A little bit late. Can I win this? Oh my goodness. Let's go, Scion. Do something. Let's go. And now. Bit of a crazy game. But what I want you guys to realize is that if I had not traded, if I had not the items that I have, this play is just not possible. So that idea of you maintaining your composure until something is possible is the point of playing from behind. Okay, you just maintain, farm. Then when maybe a play becomes like, I don't know, 60-40 or maybe even 50-50 and you're like, all right, this looks good enough. Maybe we can fight this. Then you can fight it. I think I could be building a lot better, but anyway. Optimizing a little bit more the build. I'm also like low-key. I'm like kind of losing track of how many, like my Qs. I'm losing track. Okay, I need to try and smite the scuttle. Did Timo get it? Please, Timo, you got it, right? I really want to get my last item and then potentially I can 1v9. But I'm not going to have time here to base. Now we just have to kind of think about how we actually want to play the team fight. Like, do we want to play front to back? Do we want to play dive? This guy low-key looks a bit caught. He's out. That's fine. It's gonna be a bit of a, I think it's gonna be a nothing burger for a while now on this dragon. Ideally we want to like push out top. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get top into item, into something. They still are. Just gonna bring them back here. Now this is the part where it's just like, please don't die. No, I missed the cannon. I missed the cannon. Oh, it's okay. Try and communicate something here that, you know, you're getting a big item power spike. And hopefully they don't die. Oh. Yo, guys. Can we turn around? Oh, wait, he's inting, I think. No, he's not. He's a beast. Alright. Maybe this is possible. I need to get a better ult angle here. Like, I need to be able to ult their backline, but I think... Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me lock in! Wait, these items are broken. Hang on. Shyvana power! Go team mushrooms. Do something, please. Oh my god, my champion's broken. What? Look at my... I'm just getting cooldowns like nothing. Oh my goodness, that's actually insane. Okay, I didn't actually expect to win that, but... The one big thing here was the ult, right? Like, this is why you want to position like this to ult you over the wall. Rather than, like, let them see you and maybe, like, Jinx flashes it. Okay, I'm doing this build every game, I think. Like, it's actually just insane. The damage. The healing. The everything. Just crazy. Okay, it was kind of hard to see what summoners were used then. This guy definitely flashed. Jinx, I think, instantly just popped and died. And we need to try and get that top crab. The top crab here is really, really big for this Baron. My Leona is bot right now. That's quite intriguing. Okay, Senna's basing. Let's just push out top. It's kind of bad for me again to like be pushing waves, but if no one's gonna do it, then unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to do it. Because you need to push this wave, so then the enemy reacts back here. I don't think this is working, by the way. Do I just actually 1v9 it? I have a team, right? I have a team, right? I have a team, right? Here they are. Time to party. Alright, this build is broken. I actually am. I'm like beyond. I'm like in disbelief. Even though I'm like extremely fed, I'm like in disbelief how broken like these 3 items are together. Man, I might have to update the Shyvana guide. Let's go. And Timo once again, the GOAT. There he is.
Patience fire.
Putting in God's work on the Rift.
Has destroyed a turret. Aced.
Maybe this was an end mid angle. What am I doing? The death time is actually really long here. Whoops. Wait, Timo is actually... Timo ARAM strat is working. Should have ended. I'm trolling, but it's okay. We'll go double inhib into Dragon Soul.
Except perhaps idle conversation.
It's like somewhat fightable just because the enemy did such a bad engage. If Jinx gets in my ult range, we can kill him, but I think we can end now. I don't think it matters here about... It's too OP now. Oh my goodness, what was this ult? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
A summoner has disconnected.
Wow, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Maintain agency. Maintain agency. Trade. You can carry. You don't even need to carry, but you can. Alright. That was a pretty crazy one, not gonna lie. It's also why it's important to like experiment with builds and stuff, you know? Like, kind of. It's kind of important to experiment. Why are teammate players so shit? Yeah, legit. I needed Legends Never Die to be playing in that game. Holy moly. Okay, the Teemo might be the GOAT. This Teemo has to be reportable. I just read that in 3 sentences. This Fizz was not happy. Can we add Fizz? Yes or no? Maybe he was happy. Let's see. He's chilling. If games get like this, wouldn't ultimates like Aatrox, Diana, Olaf, even Zahan passive be best? They keep ongoing resetting. I mean, it's just some reset champs, right? Pushing top there is bad, yeah, because I'm just on full. I'm on full build. That's like the big reason. I'll tell this guy I started 2 days ago. Let me see this team's match history. Shout out Manrick. Shout out Manrick. First timing Teemo mid like an absolute demon. Shout out. That guy probably got like double LP from that game too. He was probably like off roll. And he just gets double LP. Okay, the whole Aegis system is completely, in my opinion, is not good for the game. Hey, Lou, did you see OLF Jungle buffs next patch? I feel like OLF Jungle was already good. So, yeah. You need a good score for double LP? Yeah, that's true. Nah, but who knows? Maybe he got like a, I think it's like B plus or something. What's the order of items for Shyvana build? Triforce, Shojin, Sundered, Triforce, Shojin, Sundered, Death Dance, Endless Hunger, Gluttonous Greaves. Man, the Endless Hunter, Gluttonous Greaves, Death Dance, Sundered Sky combo. Okay, like I've been sleeping on these items. That was legit unbelievable. If I had built tank this game, I would 100% have lost, by the way. If I had built Spirit Visage, Randuin's, like these kind of items, I would have lost 100%. I can almost guarantee it. Ooh, we gotta have a little bit of a breather after that game, I reckon. I'll answer some questions. We'll get into another one. I might need to get a quick drink. I'm feeling a bit parched. That's crazy. That with an assassin you would never carry like that. It would be just be a different. It would be a different way of carrying. It wouldn't look exactly like that, but it would just be a different way. All the odds against you. Yep. The OPGG is start over. Hashtag JungleACAD on OS. All right. I'm gonna BRB 2 minutes. Getting a drink, and we'll get back into it. All right. Yeah, I'm low-key a fan of OFF Jungle, yo. Like, I think he's already playable, so it's interesting what the buff is gonna be. The buff between Nasus and Shyvana, are you enjoying one more than the other, or think it is stronger? Pretty good. I mean, I like them both pretty. I mean, I like Nasus more just because it's funny, and it's like I think Nasus is more OP. But you know, for comps where you need to like dive in, right? Like Nasus can dive in, but there is some like I don't think I would have won that game as Nasus. I feel like he's a little more capped, kind of depending on what you verse. I think Shyvana has a little bit more ability to do more because you can kind of fly in. Like Nasus is very one-dimensional, but in the right situation, Nasus is legit insane. Like he's off the scale, you know? Like if you have a enchanter, someone that can like speed you up, right? And you're versing people that you can just run down and don't just like drain tank you like a I don't know, like a Swain. If you're in that situation, you're legit 1v9. Like it's just unwinnable. I mean unlosable. What if you replace Thunder Tonight for Sterak's? I don't like Sterak's. I think Sterak's is a bad item. It spikes really hard. Sterak's spikes really hard, but it doesn't climb very well. How's the climb going? What's up, Domingo? It's going good. It's going good. What does carrying as an assassin look like? It is harder for sure, but you just got to be more creative. You need to pick people. You need to check people. I know I'm currently bronze 3, climbing to bronze 2 back and again. I like to play Viego a lot since I started playing him. I feel like, do you think I should still play? Do you think I should still play something? You can play Viego, it's fine. What would you recommend to build carry on Jarvan? Profane, lethality items. How do I know when I can invade the enemy jungle? It's a very broad question. When you beat him, when you have tempo. Summary to Essence, Fiend Hunter, LDR, Nasus is next. What champs would you recommend for me starting jungle in low plat? These ones. These ones. Or anything in this kind of area, right? Like anything from diamond to gold, any 3 of these areas, I'd recommend these guys. If I were to just say a random champion, like it honestly really does depend, but I recommend low plat. Low plat. Yeah, it really depends on what you like, right? Fiddle, Lilia, Rek'Sai, Zac, Nocturne, Nefiri. Nefiri is always a recommend. We're back on Nasus. Wait, did I play? I'm trying to play them evenly, but whatever.
We will live. They will die.
Just want to get that Nasus game in. Is that tier list public? Will be. Might post a video about it. You can take a screenshot right now if you want. Yeah, Ivan can go OTP tier. Yeah, he can. I just wouldn't recommend it, right? Like, I just wouldn't recommend to play Ivan currently. He does go on OTP tier, but I wouldn't recommend him. Xin maybe is not actually recommend anymore as much. And it's more like something like this. I like bruises. Okay, if you like bruises, then you like bruises. Okay, you like bruises, then I think Udyr, 80 Udyr is a recommend. Nocturne is a recommend. Briar is a recommend. Hecarim is kind of a recommend. And yeah. Shyvana is honestly a recommend, low plat. Bruiser Shyvana. I mean, Nasus is a recommend. Loki. Let's go. Nasus time. I'll take a look at chat a little bit more in this game. Kane top. Fiddlesticks jungle. Ooh, I'm versing a Fiddlesticks. Ambessa was in the Challenger Grandmaster tier. I would not recommend it if you're below that. No. You can play it if you really like her above Emerald, but I would not really. If it was someone, you know, just asking me, like, what would you recommend? I wouldn't recommend it.
Summoner's Rift.
Okay, this is a definite Mercs game. A definite Mercs game. I messed up here. I got into this bush a little bit late. Oh. I think we win those. I didn't do enough damage. That is so unfortunate. But I think he's dead. Big. Hopefully Fiddle doesn't kind of use his information to just start my Raptors. That would be a bit sad, but we'll just show you guys what to do if that happens, I guess. A little educational tutorial if he just starts my Raptors. Oh, I got vision. Nice. Right? I got vision, right? How did I get vision? I'm confused. Alright, we're getting to plat elo. I gotta start gaming a little bit.
An enemy has been slain.
Whew. Scary. Scary stuff. Silas with Nasus ult. Is that good? I think he is good. Nice, my Raptors are up. Need flash. Oh, look at my Zerath go. Look at my Zerath go. What a demon. What? How are these guys not dying? No. Alright, Fiddlesticks pathing bot. Gotta warn my team. Lock in. Lock in. I might just not get a scuttle this game because I messed up a little bit. Bot crab is definitely not mine. No bot gank either. Oh, so sad. I'm gonna run to the top crab. I think it's a little bit faster than I can still base. Yeah, unfortunately I have no kind of fighting power here at all. Salas is probably gonna E in here, but let's see. He has no flash, so it definitely is like playable. Oh, he actually just went in as soon as I left. That's unfortunate. Fiddlesticks wrap the start. Okay, I kind of messed up on that. Please, don't have smite. Let's just try and base as soon as we can. Drop a ward. Look at my Zerath. What a demon. What an absolute demon.
There, for grace I go.
Alright, pretty good. Is he in US? No, he's in OS. He's in Australia. I actually think that Phage is like not a bad, like obviously I'd prefer to have the axe, then the Phage, then the Sheen. That's the priority of what I prefer to be able to get. I need to take a note of how much damage my Q does. It's a good idea to get into the habit of. 250. I'm kind of curious to see like when I don't get a bunch of free stacks early, like kind of what does it feel like, you know? Like, does NASA still feel good? I mean, I bet you it would. Oh my goodness, man. I'm missing so many stacks. You really have to make sure you don't miss your stacks. Doesn't really matter about the small ones as much. But the big guy matters. Oh, it's 218, yeah. I don't know what I was looking at before. Spare time. Make sure to cut off here. Okay, so many people run this way like this, right? To save your Kai'Sa. You need to make sure that you're cutting them off like this. Look, if I did that there, it would have been a disaster. I don't know my Q. Wow, that's so sad. Make it slow. Ping that you want the stack. It's all good. And we're gonna instantly base here. The wave is not gonna get in, but they can do it. Alright, sure, I'll get it. I mean, I'll take a stack, sure. I'm down. I'll base right here. I'll base right here. I'll get that plate too. That's unfortunate. This is good. At least Fiddlestick shows up here, and that means that we can still get the bot grab. Hope Seraphine doesn't come in. And, we got the axe here. We're gonna get the axe instead. Okay, top scuttle spawns. Go straight to top scuttle first. Don't go to your blue. Or your Gromp. We don't have enough temper to go for his red or Raptors, but we have enough temper to go for this. And then try and push it towards where you wanna go. Another full clear. Incoming. Grub spawning. That's going to be a decision we need to make. Now, Fiddlesticks is... He could take my bot side. He's not much of a counter jungler though. So, we'll just see here what happens. Like, do we want to take this or not? I think it is good to still take it. Although... Yeah, their bot lane doesn't have sums. Where's Eric doing that? Oh, there he is. Okay, we're giving the grubs here. We need to think about match or trade. pull this wave for this guy a little bit. Man, what am I watching bot side? Crazy. Alright, 2 charges of smite. One's getting used now. $240. Seconds on crab. Okay. We'll do 3 bot side camps into crab. Into potentially base. Spare tempo time bot side. Try not to get hit by any vision. Pop a ward in there. Get the plus 12. He's about to ult. That's interesting, Nami. That's okay. Go for the crab base. So I'm a little bit late to my top side here, right? But it doesn't matter. It's okay. Like, you always take the crab here. So this is where, you know, you have the fundamental that you want to keep good tempo by being back on your gromp. But you need to also have some intuition to say, well, it doesn't actually matter if I'm back there on time if Fiddlesticks can't take them and I can also get this crab. You need that level of intuition. A little bit. The OPGG is start over, hashtag jungle gap. Why Sheen last? It has 1 on hit proc into Q. Yeah, it just doesn't do as much. It's just not going to do as much damage for your clear. It's just going to do less. So it's going to make me, yes, it is going to make it easier for me to, so maybe I need to do it. It is going to make it easier to get my, like, to not miss my last hits, but I shouldn't miss my last hits anyway. And raw AD and attack speed is always going to clear faster than Sheen. I mean, having CDR, I could see is, like, pretty nice, right? Because you are very Q-based, but yeah. All right, little bit of spare time. We'll just go here and we'll, well, I kind of messed up, but we'll go and sweep the ward now. Sweep with some vision, place some vision. See that Fiddlesticks' top side. Okay, so now we'll just skip some camps. We could go take his Gromp here as well. This looks good. Always make sure to cut off. Look how hard I'm cutting people off. Wow, this guy flashed down. Any more? Yeah, that's it. Sneak a couple extra minions here. Sneak a couple extras. Now we're going to do the reversal. So I like to think about this like this, guys. You got to think about farm lines. You got to kind of draw lines like this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you got to have like a plan of how you're going to farm. Oh, I just got minion blocked into losing my plus 12. It's so sad. It's actually the worst feeling ever. I've missed how many stacks? 36, I think, on just camps. I've missed 36 stacks. Tragic.
Errant words may fell empires.
Okay, Fiddlesticks showed there. I just want to go quickly check what's happening over here. It's kind of worth it just to see, you know, like, is there anything up here? And then if top is fighting, we can go top. But we want to make sure we're kind of like pushing the crab there. And we're just watching like this. Yeah, Yeah, that doesn't look like a... Oh, he's going back in. All right. So that's how quickly it can like kind of change, right? That's how quickly the situation can change. He's either ulting in or not. You know what I'm kind of interested in here? I'm going to try and ult and just brick this tower. I'm just going to take it. Kane, hopefully... Well, it's actually kind of a long timer here for him. Let's see. How worth is this, you know? Low key. Kind of not bad. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's like not that good that I'm taking this wave from Cassante, but hey, I got a lot of gold. So I did trade the Drake, but I don't really care too much. I got my Plasm. When do I buy pinks? Okay, pinks is just like, I don't know, don't buy too many, but don't buy none. Like, I would say on average, a game, I'd probably buy like 3 pinks, max, in a game. If it's a really long game, like maybe 4 or 5. If the game becomes a lot about like, yeah. Okay, some interesting stuff is happening here. Guy's taking some camps. So yeah, I don't like what I did top. I didn't like that. I think that I just drop a lot of pressure and I'm kind of denying my team at the same time, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I need to start trying to play some uptime here. The position I'm in, I'm not utilizing my team's pressure at all. But I would have played straight into his red side if his... Okay, now we should just run away. Now we should just run away. So I did the wrong thing here, guys. I played downtime when it was uptime, and now when I want to play downtime, I have nothing to do. So, aside from kind of farm mid a little bit, which is fine. I mean, just get gold and get as much gold and XP as you possibly can without dying. I have flash because I'm trolling. Why is this guy so fast for? Chill out. Yeah, I got it backwards. I played downtime when it was uptime, and then I tried to play uptime when it was downtime, and I got punished for it. I think I can get this rift anyway, even though they will top. I can use my top laner as a distraction here. Me hitting the eye counts as a stack, right? Yeah, in check. Do we think this Kane is going to stay for the next wave? Or he actually might not. He should. Okay, he didn't. Just gonna be greedy here. Stay on the map. I'm taking a lot of my top laner's waves, but... Yeah, I really should just be on the camps. Wait, this is not a fake? I'm trolling. The loss of focus. I literally thought that was going to be a fake for sure. Oh, this is a really big throw. A really big throw. They also just have 5 people here. So they're just like, obviously, again, they sent 5 people here, we died. They sent 5 people here, we died. So we are trolling quite hard. Okay, MF wasn't there. So I guess it was 44. I just got caught. And I need mercs. And then I need also my... And like these kind of mistakes, right? I do a lot of coaching, and a lot of the mistakes that are like this is like when you think, oh, I know what the right thing is, but I didn't do it. If you're like that, if you're like, oh, I know what the right play was, but I didn't do it, most likely it's just a loss of focus, right? And most likely, you know, you're on your 4th game of the day, or maybe your 1st game of the day. It's just lack of focus. So that's the thing that you got to fix, right? Which is why I recommend, you know, 3 block. You know, my first 3 games pretty smurf, and I start to like, you know, you gotta have that. You either gotta have that pickup, or it's very, very typical to just lose these games based on like, you know, just a lack of focus. They're TPing again. Dying so much faster than usual. Huh. They have anti-heal, right? No, they don't have anti-heal. How am I just dying? I feel like I'm not... I mean, I actually definitely feel way weaker. I think in other games, right, I would have like 700 stacks by now. And in this game, I have way less. So this is actually good. I'm feeling like I have more of an idea of like what happens when you have this much stacks, you know? Like, I thought it'd be Thanos there, you know? I thought it'd be legit Thanos there, but I guess Fiddle is kind of owning. Damn. Fiddle kind of owning. Yeah. So yeah, the things I did top. No. That's what I'm going to say about this game. Like, Cassante just being down kind of like 2 levels is completely my fault, kind of. I mean, he was losing lane, but... Alright, a downtime window, just full clear. Team gets caught mid, just full clear.
Perhaps Shurima was meant to fall.
I go Ice Spawn when they have full AD. If they don't have full AD, I think Triforce is preferred. It'll just make you farm faster, and it'll be a stronger spike, really. I think Ice Spawn is also still good, generally, but it's just I would prefer a bit of more of a carry item. Let's see an int check mid. They might int mid. We're going to cut them off. We're going to make sure to not run directly at them. We'll just go for someone that's an easy target. Make sure to get the stack. Fiddle's about to ult. Gotta find him. Can we do Baron? It would be great if we all go to Baron right now, but I'll see what my team does. You should do it. When you kill the enemy jungle, when you kill the enemies, Baron is OP, do Baron. You want Baron as a big priority. And I didn't use Rift at all this game either. Yeah. Trolling a bit. I'm trolling a bit this game. Where did my Rift even go? Did it go mid? I'm like asleep. Okay, let's get locked back in. Uptime. Well, uptime in a second. When my Xerath gets back on the map, that's when it's up. I'm not deciding that on anything, Joe. I'm just simply picking them. I'm just alternating pretty much. Okay, is Merzerath gonna TP? So we check, does he have TP? He's gonna TP somewhere. Hopefully he's gonna TP somewhere. Okay, he TP's bot. Just have to be a bit careful about face checking. Okay, never mind. My team's not careful. Oh, wow. Bop. Look how OP my Zerath is. Okay, what's my Kai'Sa doing? We're Kai'Sa spotting. We can still go in here. Give me another one. Another one. Another one. Oh. Another one. Let's go. I think we can like Loki. We can Loki end. Never mind. Now we have to just. Maybe if they chase my team bot side, we can get mid at him. Exit some camps. Exit some camps. And then base for drink. Any better item? Gives me CDR. A better item that gives me good CDR. Alright, we need to go straight top after this dragon. Hopefully I can get to that wave on time. Or it dies. He's proxying. It's okay, this wave is enough, don't worry. It's enough, right? My team's ending. Alright, on the way. On the way, my goats. More kills. All right. Kind of a lacking game, but it is what it is. Another one. What's the highest stacks you've got an assist in a game? I mean, it just depends on how long the game is, right? I think you should. It's good to measure it. I think by. I think one of my first games was pretty crazy. Next patch, counter buffs. Q monster damage increasing from 150. Q monster damage increasing from 20 to 80 to 20 to 120. That's pretty big. They should make Olaf great again. Make Olaf great again. All right, I'm just gonna answer some questions and I'm gonna wrap the stream up there with these games. How many did we play? Because I still want to. The thing is, I still want to be educationally talking in these games, and I still want to be educational. I don't just want to play for the sake of playing. And I'm feeling like it's, yeah. We played 4 games. Oh, I only played 1 Shyvana game. Wow. How do you keep your focus? 3 block. I don't know. After every game, I need a 5-minute break. Yeah, I don't know. Just try 3 blocking. I think 3 blocking really works for me well. I mean, you just got to know yourself, right? You got to know yourself. If you choose a role besides jungle, what would you take? I like 80 carry. I was G4 Hardstock, watched your Shyvana video years ago, and then I dived deeper, and now I'm Diamond 2. Big. That's big. That's a big climb. How can I farm with bad early game champs without dying or losing too much health? You gotta go watch my you gotta watch all the previous games. I'm playing Nasus. It's pretty bad early. It really depends on what you're trying to play. It really depends on what you're trying to play. If you're trying to play Soraka jungle, then I don't know. Is anyone OS better than M4? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, if you apply and you take accountability, and you really just, are passionate about improving, then you can do it. Being hard stuck or feeling like, I don't know, it's just a matter of looking within, really, most of the time. Jungle, yeah. I mean, with laning, it's just laning fundamentals as well. Usually when you have like bad early game champs, right? I don't know, let's say like Kale. Usually you'll have to like give something, right? You'll have to like give a little bit if you're versing like a good early game champ. That's just the way it is. That's the way League of Legends works. How do I decide when to pick Nasus jungle? I'm just picking them whenever. No thoughts behind it. Zero thought. Just switching. Trying to switch back and forth. That's all. Trying to have an even amount. No. Nothing to do with matchups. I'm just switching. Just switching between them. My team is not warding at all. Do you still go sweeper? Yeah. You need sweeper. Well, it's just better than trinket, especially in the mid game. It's better than our warding trinket. Check out Beerus solo. He is the best Shiv in the game, and I hate your builds. That's all good. Everyone, yeah, I mean, there are many different ways you can build Shyvana. I don't know if we were watching, but I think my build in this game was literally the best thing I could possibly build to 1v9 this game. OTP Master Yi Hardstock and Emerald in EOS. Can you give me some advice? Can't really, I don't know. There's not much advice I could give you without more context. You're going to have to join the Jungle Academy. Get into a VOD review with me, and then we can have a look. General advice. I don't know. Honestly, when you get to like Emerald Diamond, you need to have better like information gathering and, you know, seeing opportunities. You need to get better at that generally. In the Jungle Academy, so good. Yep. It is. It's the best. It's the best jungle resource. Code Leo10. LEO10. $10 off your first month. You got everything you need there to improve. You can see it right here. WTL.lol/Leo. Personally, I'm picking Warwick instead of Nasus when they have something mobile and snowbally, like a Kali or Kato. CC from ER. Yeah, I mean, Katarina gets countered by CC. How do I punish the enemy jungle when I'm ahead? Match. Fight. Fight even numbers. Need more context. Very broad question. Why do you play Nasus? I don't know, every game I see Nasus, it's auto lost for him. He can't smite, so I steal everything. You're talking about like the first camp or? I mean, this guy's playing Nasus in 2800 LP. So how's this pick good? It just is. Like, it just, yeah, you have like there's like one weak point, which is that you full clear at like 310. But, I mean, the proof is in the win rate and people playing it. And if you know, if from what I've also experienced, it's just simply put, it's broken for a tank. Like, Nasus has a broken kit already. His W is just a broken ability. And it's broken for a tank to do as much damage as he does. And his ult is just completely broken. It just stat checks people. And it was just a slept on pick for too long. It's just sleeper. It's not even because I'm playing in gold or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. To be honest, it does need to kind of like, there are some drafts where it probably is bad. Some drafts, but yeah, like against a kiting comp, I could see it being a little bit harder to play. What do you think about Nidalee in low and high elo? What do I think about her? I think she's a high elo pick. Do I have an educational guide on Nasus? No, but if you look at the early streams, I go through learning Nasus. That's pretty much a guide in itself if you look at day 1 stream. What are some champs that you would not play? Nasus. I don't know. Some champions that I feel like recently that I've been versing, right? And that it seems like kind of hard. No champions in this game. This game was free. Free Nasus game. Champions like Swain. I think Swain is kind of good. Like any champion that can either kite Nasus really, really well, which is not many. Or like, I don't know, just like drain tanks, right? Like Kayn is good, Swain is good, Silas is somewhat good. Yeah, like it's those kind of champions. These champions easy. These champions easy. Yeah. Just drain tanks. Yi is not good. I think. I think you press W. Wait. Is Yi a problem? Wait, Yi presses R, Nasus presses W. What happens? Is this attack speed? No, he can't be slowed, right? Is that attack speed wise? Am I just having a blank here? What happens when Yi presses W on Nasus? Presses W on... Oh, he ignores attack speed. Yeah, Yi would be pretty good then. But he can get one shot. Yeah, I mean, you can just build armor, right? So... Camille? Yeah, Camille's 3 damage stuff. Good. The thing is, Nasus, actually, I realize it doesn't actually scale, like, insanely well. But... It's 2, 3... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... like, it just... It's insanely OP. 1 to 6 items, but then, like, at 6 items, your infinite scaling Q doesn't really matter anymore, to be honest. It doesn't really... I don't really see, like, when you get to, like, 1200 stacks, I don't really see, like, a big difference. Yeah. Like, I think late game champions, like, if everyone is 6 items, and Nasus is, like, on just average or on par with what his stack should be, I don't think he's that insane. Obviously, it's completely compositionally dependent, but... Oh, he actually builds... Wow, I didn't actually realize he actually builds... Oh, because he's going frozen... Wait, he does go Kindle Gem first. He also went Green Smite. Does he always go that? I might have been trolling. He went Blue Smite this game. He went Kindle... Wait, he rushed... Wait, he rushed Protoplasm this game. Okay, that can't be... No. I'm not doing all that. Right? I guess it's pretty cheap. I guess I have to try it. I mean, I still think Triforce is better. For your average player, for your average solo queue player, I think Triforce is still better. I think it is a high-low thing. Anyway, guys, I'm wrapping it up here. Let me see when we be back. We'll be back tomorrow for a stream, but it will start later. So the stream tomorrow will start at the time right now. It'll be a EU-friendly kind of stream tomorrow. All right. Appreciate all the follows. Peace, peace. Yeah, I'm in Oz. Join Jungle Academy, indeed. And I will review your games. Join Jungle Academy. I'll review your games. It'll give you learning objectives. Peace, peace.